go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day.
Back.
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh yeah, what we doing?
I'm ready to do this podcast. I'm ready to snap into this podcast. Welcome back to the most mediocre podcast within a 3-mile radius.
Mediocre.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some good shit. Ain't no mediocre shit. It's that pressure. It's that pressure.
It's
podcast,
that pressure.
Right?
I'm Justin 33. This is my man. This is my man.
Oh, I thought you were Adam 22.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm Justin 30. I'm Justin 33.
Yeah.
I don't. Nah, yeah.
Hold on, that's kind of crazy. Why come you got to have a number into your name? What that 33?
You
stand
got a
for?
fucking number, bro. What do you mean?
I know what my number stands for. What's your 33 stand for?
I couldn't tell you.
Right. Well, listen, 3 is a good number, and another 3 is a good number, and 6 is a good number.
Is that
Both-
the only two? I got one there. I got a 3.
Oh, so you a lying. You may be a spiritual being.
That's what I'm saying.
You just don't know.
Oh, I do know.
Right.
Yeah, I'm on that.
Right. I don't know.
I'm on that. So talk about this. Is this a sponsor for you or what? They gotta start
They
paying
don't,
you.
they don't sponsor me.
They
shit.
gotta start
They
paying
don't
you.
sponsor me shit. That's just like the only real water. Listen, this is what they do, right? Water's supposed to be real, right? But all the water got fluoride in it, and what it does is it closes your third eye, right? And when it closes your third eye, it give you like a foggy brain, right? So you think, okay, cool. They tell you go get spring water. You think, okay, I'm gonna go get spring water. You think I'm gonna go get the plastic bottle. They ain't gonna tell you it's this wrong, but the plastic bottle is dead water.
Right, and I don't trust that shit anyway. It just says spring water.
Yeah, it's
I
dead
ain't see the
water.
spring.
Yeah, the only reason why it's dead because like everything dies once you take it from the source, right? So once you take the water out the source, it begins to die. Sort of like you, sort of like me.
But
That's
what
my
about
mama.
this?
Yeah, it gonna die, but it purified and it keep it in a glass bottle and it can stay good.
You trust this one?
I trust the glass bottle. I don't
It's
trust
hard for me
shit.
to trust any of it. Okay,
Yeah,
the glass
I don't trust
though.
shit, but I trust the glass bottle.
You don't fuck with the microplastics.
Listen, I don't fuck with nothing that I can't say. What the fuck you just say? Yeah, I'm keeping it real, guy. I can't say that word. I gotta fold
that wasn't a pejorative. Microplastics.
Yeah, I don't know no microplastic. Yeah, stop playing on me. Yeah.
They say from
Yeah,
drink.
it gotta be some fake shit, right? It gotta be some fake shit. That's all I'm. Listen, I fuck with real shit.
Well, look, it might be fake. I just keep hearing about it. They say they're shrinking our taints. You don't know about that?
Stop playing with me, gang. What you want? That's some gay shit?
Bro, you don't-
That's some gay shit?
Nah, that's white culture, bro. You gotta tap in with like Joe Rogan. He talks about it all the time. You heard of him?
I'm white, too.
I know.
Listen, I'm white. Listen, everybody don't understand race don't exist, right? Listen, they use race to put us against each other because we get controlled by God to fight each other. That's what I'm saying. So they want you to think that race exists. They want you to think that we different, but we the same.
Hold on.
There are a lot of people don't know.
So God want wait. So run
Yeah, a lot of people don't know
that.
this.
So
Yeah.
run that back. Who's
The
doing it?
gods.
But why are they doing that?
Because listen, the guys had a war they couldn't fight because only thing about this earth is they can't create unless they can speak. Since they can't speak, they can't create nothing here. So they got to possess you to create shit here. So they possess you to make you fight me for racism.
Because they can't speak.
They can't speak. No.
Can they affect things other ways?
Yeah, when they get inside you and then you speak and bring it to existence. Listen, everything on this earth, right, is a 3D reality, but it's a 2D first, in your thoughts. And when it's in your thoughts, it becomes 3D. But in order to get in your thoughts, a lot of people create from their feelings. Now, what happened with your feelings, right? So say it's a bad feeling, you got a low vibrational feeling, and you create. Now that's an evil spirit in you, and it's gonna create from that low vibrational state.
That's all it takes.
Right? Yes, all it takes
To get it in you.
Yeah, all it takes for you to feel some type of way. So you gotta protect your feelings, right? So if you feel sad, then a sad demon get up in you, right? Every demon attached with your emotions, attached with your chakras.
What
So
about a good feeling?
a good feeling bring a high vibration, but you gotta be careful because a lot of times good is bad and bad is good because there's no such thing as either. Right, so you
Right,
just
It's
gotta
not
be
binary
careful.
like
Yeah,
that. It
you
just
gotta be
is.
careful. Yeah,
There ain't no bad.
Well, murder good, depending on who the fuck you killing.
You said
Yeah, murder. Yeah, so listen.
Yeah.
Murder good depending on who you killing, right?
I get behind that.
But everything's a lie. Everything they told you was a lie. They probably told you to get a savings account.
That's a lie?
That's a lie. Why would you save shit? That means you ain't gonna make it.
Bro,
Right? Listen,
saving is bullshit.
no, saving bullshit. Listen, life is about manifestation. You can manifest everything. So why the fuck I'm gonna put some way for you to take it? They want you to save my money so they can take it when I die.
And
Stop
you-
playing on me.
and
I'm
use
gonna
it.
use all mine now.
They want to use it while they're holding it too.
Yeah, they want to use it while they hold it.
Yep.
But I'm not putting it in the savings account. Stop playing on me. What I'm saving for? Savings is a motherfucking lie. Stop playing on me. Listen, but they gonna tell you that. They gonna tell you save and buy a house. You're gonna buy a house, then you're gonna save. Then you're gonna be broke in 6 months.
Bro, ain't nobody saved their way into a new tax bracket.
You can't say your way into
Saving
shit.
is bullshit.
Stop playing on me.
Bro, you
Saving-
can save every penny you've ever had and ain't nothing gonna change in your life. Let's be honest.
So everybody needs to stop saving.
Yeah.
And stop saving these hoes too. That's what I'm- yeah, that's what I'm-
Ain't no
listen.
capes around here. You're
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell me how you feel about women. Because I heard a take that you had. You want to tell people who you are if they haven't heard about you?
What?
You said,
They know
what?
about me. Listen,
All right, okay.
but I can tell you about women because women don't know about them.
Okay.
Right? I can tell you about women. Listen, it's two kind of women. It's a women that they know who they are, right? They understand that they was put on this earth for a particular reason, and it's the particular women that's around today that think a man supposed to take care of them, right? And they think that a man supposed to have 50-50. When women is actually dominant one. A lot of people don't know because love is like the highest vibration, and women possess that love, right? So they like the dominant one, but they've been possessed and captured by men, right? And it started with the Muslims because listen, let me tell you, I'm gonna keep it real, gang. It started with the Muslims. Let me tell you how I know.
Tell
right?
me how you know.
Listen, I know. Listen. So the world was created by Sophia. Everybody know this, right? It was created by
This
Sophia.
is the girl that
by
was in hell or
demigod.
something?
Come on, gang. Yeah, she was in hell, and Jesus went and got her. This all this shit true. Like you think I'm playing? Listen.
Well, no, you just gotta. It's just so much.
Listen, listen. One thing about Sophia, listen, everything is conscious.
What's up with
right?
that bitch? Where'd she start
Listen,
at?
oh, come on, gang, stop playing on me.
Was she not a bitch?
Stop playing on
She
me.
was in hell.
Well, she a bitch, but she's not a regular bitch.
Okay.
Different kind of bitch. Listen,
Like a super
listen.
bitch.
One thing about what you understand. Let me explain this to you, right?
All
First, I'm not the body. I'm a soul inside a body, right? So I'm not the body. I'm like a soul having a human experience. So that can happen to me like a lot of times, right? So I'm gonna tell you this. So for Sophia itself, she kind of like came down and like the demigod
Came
created
down
this
from
world.
heaven?
Yeah, she came down for the paroma.
From the Christian God's
Yeah.
heaven?
Come on, gang, stop playing on me. No, she above that God. That God a bitch.
Well, so
Yeah, that's what I'm on. That God's a bitch. Listen, she above that God.
So-
I'm keeping it real, gang. I don't come here to lie.
No, for
Listen,
sure. That's
I'm
what
gonna
we
tell you
want.
where Sophia
I need
came
to
from.
hear the
Listen,
truth.
when God said, "Let us create the world in our image," it was Him and a whole lot of icons, right? And they made Adam, right? And when they made Adam, Adam couldn't breathe no life into him because Adam didn't have a soul. So Sophia looked and said everything that they made was good and blew life into Adam. So Adam have a soul. But the problem with Adam was
wait, she like blew it into him?
yeah. I don't know how they put it in there, but it got
Wait,
in
that
there.
was the
Probably
fruit?
through his
That was
ass.
the forbidden fruit?
No, that didn't happen yet.
It was definitely his ass.
This was the creation.
Okay.
This was the creation.
Okay.
Right? So she went ahead and she blew life into Adam. But let me tell you, a lot of people don't know. Adam was Adam and Eve, right? So it wasn't no one Adam. Adam and Eve was the same person. That's
But
how it
was it
started.
one person or two
It
people?
was one person, right? It was the masculine and the feminine one together, right? But then God, devil got mad and split them so you can lose yourself. I'm gonna tell you about that later.
But not the devil from Christianity.
Yeah, that devil.
Okay.
That's what I'm on. But from the first testament, him. From the first testament, that guy. You know, it's different gods in every. What people don't understand is different gods everywhere. And they all
Old
different.
Testament and New Testament gods, completely different people.
A lot of people don't know.
The Old Testament God was wrecking shit.
But a lot of people don't know.
Murking shit. He had
Lot-
hats.
A lot of people don't know. Listen, this shit that a lot of people know. But I'm
Old
trying,
Testament guy
So I'm
was-
trying to tell you who Sophia is. So I can tell you how the Muslims fucked up the women. Because we still talk about the
No,
women.
true,
But it's a
true.
long
Thank
fucking
you.
story, right?
Okay,
So
okay.
anyway, Sophia, she blew life, bam. And then everything was bad. We locked us in the firmament. Sophia locked us in the firmament. Boom. Everybody stay here. Bam. So that guy was like, you know what? This is my earth. I like it. Then he did the flood. Boom. He did the flood.
Why
Bam.
would he do that if you like the thing?
Because everybody's waking up.
Okay.
So he flooded the world, bam. And then when he flooded the world, Sophia felt bad. She said, you know what? I feel bad for the world. I'm going to come down to the world. She tried before Jesus. A lot of people don't know. That's why she got stuck. I'm going to tell you how she got stuck.
She's stuck.
She got stuck
Where's
here.
she stuck right
Listen,
now?
I don't think about it. Everybody watching this, let me tell you how it's happened, right? When you a soul, you got to travel the earth, right? You can get stuck on your mission and you can forget your mission. This happened to Sophia, who is, listen, if it can happen to her, it can happen to anybody, right? Because she,
You bring that thunder?
listen,
Is that you?
I'll bring a lot of
Is that
things.
you?
No, that's probably Sophia. We talking about her.
God
But listen,
damn.
so let me break it down so everybody can follow this, right? So Sophia brought herself down as a human. When she came to a human, Prophet Muhammad, he enslaved her. She came from the Jews, bloodline of the Jews. He enslaved her. That was his first wife, and he got 4 more like her, and he enslaved the divine feminine after that, right? And the Muslim thing is good. The Muslim thing is good, but they was doing was they was capturing the divine feminine, right? They was capturing it, and they was putting it under you, right? And that's
Which
how
is
the
probably
women,
like the most powerful thing in the world.
yeah, she
the
was.
divine feminine.
The divine
The
feminine.
actual divine feminine.
The actual divine feminine, right? And a lot of women, they don't know they got this spark in them. So
Women
I
and men don't fucking know.
Exactly. So I want to let women know they got them in them, first of all, because I know that I'm a protector of the women, and I'm the, I supposed to guide the lost souls to the light.
But the regular bitches.
Fuck them. The BBL bitches, I don't fuck with it, right? Because they stupid. Listen,
Hold on, you could have a BBL and also know you're divine, be in your
let me tell you
divinity.
something. Listen, it depends on how you got the BBL. If you made the BBL from your mind, then yes. But if you bought the BBL, then no. Why you gonna buy some? I don't buy shit. I'm rich, and I still don't buy shit. Listen, let me tell you how you know you divine when you don't gotta buy shit. When you don't
So
pay for
Sophia
shit.
definitely didn't have no BBL.
Never did.
So
Listen,
let me ask you about manifesting real quick. So I heard a lot of people talk about manifesting. I've heard you talk about it. I heard one take on it that was like, why should we trust our egoic manifestation rather than trust the universe and how it unfolds?
let me tell you this, right?
Is that a spell? Are you about to?
No, we talking about
You said-
manifestation. We talking about trust. No, this. Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, this is crazy.
Listen.
This is wild. He's a witch doctor for
but,
real.
But this is water.
No unsolicited magic.
This is water.
You signed
know,
the
water is
contract.
conscious, right? So we're gonna talk about this, right? And what was your question? Ask it again.
I wish the fuck I knew.
Yeah, I don't. You don't remember, but water is conscious. That's what I was talking about. And you asked me a question I can't remember. What do you?
Manifestation. Why, do you think that we
Oh, that's
should
good.
manifest from our human egoic brain rather than trust the universe?
Right, let me
Does that
tell
make
you,
sense?
Your brain is the universe. What you don't get. Listen, I don't think a lot of people understand. The universe is a reflection of what's on the inside, right? So whatever on the inside, people manifest it anyway. Listen, if I'm thinking that my life is bad, it's fucked up in my head, that's what's gonna show on the outside. I'm manifestation of my life. My life is being manifested. Your life is being manifested no matter why you wait, no matter way, no way you look at it.
Whether I'm trying to or not.
Yeah, it's gonna
just
happen.
my internal thoughts.
That's how it goes. It's no way to stop it, right? Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, right? I wish I could stop it at some point. But like, you can stop karma, but you can't stop what you think about and you bring it to this earth. When you bring it in here, a lot of people like, damn, I got this kid, it's bad. I done manifest this badass kid. I'm gonna go make another one. Cause I can't even deal with this one. That's what I do. I just make another one. I'm keeping it real, right? Cause I don't intervene. Life is about not intervening. Listen, I'm here, I love everything, I'm gonna try everything, but I don't give a fuck about shit.
But you got to manifest, right? So then what do you manifest if
everything,
you don't?
Everything you want, everything is manifested, no matter what. Every thought, listen, you got to think about it before coming to reality. Everything is manifested, gang. Name one thing on earth that's not manifested. But you ain't talking about people that can control it. That's different. That's a difference. Now, when you can control it, you manifest things good in your life, right? Because you know the universe and you know what the universe is going to do. The universe is all about frequencies, right? And you understand frequencies, you can understand how to control the universe, right? Jesus told the fucking rain to stop. How did he do that? Not because he's fucking was too divine, but because he was God, because he understood the universe. That's why. So
he was able to stop the rain because he knew it. So he's not manifesting that. The universe is manifesting it through him.
It's him. He understood that. Listen, I'm above spirituality. A lot of people want to say they spirituality, they religion. I'm above all that shit. All that shit for separation and control. All of it.
So you're above it.
Yeah, I'm above it.
Why even make that hierarchical distinction? Why not just say I'm not with it?
No, why wouldn't I be above it, gang? Because you got to understand, you got to go through it to get where I'm at, right? Without them steps, you're gonna die. Listen, let me tell you something. If I didn't go through Christianity first and then go straight here, I wouldn't understand, know where I'm at.
Right.
You got all them stepping stones needed in life. So for people in 3D reality, you need that. So
That's
you got to
fair.
help them. You can't be like, oh, you're in 3D reality, fuck you. No, they need that.
Right, and you used to be there.
Yeah, I gotta be
That's
there.
the thing.
Listen,
That's why you got to empathize with them, because it's like you've been there.
But now I can travel down and raise them up. I'm not here to judge them. But a lot of people in 3D. Everybody, 98% of the world in 3D.
Oh, I know.
reality.
Everyone's walking around
Stop
in a
playing
dream
with me.
world.
So what can I do?
They're not even. Yeah, they don't even know it too.
No,
they're
they're not.
lost in their thoughts all the time. They're not even in control.
Listen, Jesus said we don't fight against people, we fight against principalities and power. Everybody's possessed right now. Listen, to talk, you got to be
Me?
possessed. I can prove it.
You can
Tell
prove
me-
I'm possessed.
Right now. Tell me what you're going to be thinking in the next 5 minutes, the exact words.
I will probably about like pussy or something.
But you don't know the exact sentence.
The
Oh, yeah.
sentence?
No,
No.
you can't create a thought.
We don't know where thoughts come from. They
You
do just
can't-
pop up.
I do. They attach to your
damn.
feelings. Yeah, thoughts attached to your feelings from the cosmos. Everybody got the same brain. Everybody got the same IQ. Everybody the same smart.
And it's like a receiver?
Yeah, but it depends on how you vibrate, right? It depends on what reality you live in, how smart you are. They gonna tell you at school, you got an IQ. Bitch, I ain't got no IQ. Stop playing with me. All you had to do is ring some fucking bells and raise my level if you wanted me to know some shit.
Well, you
But
definitely
don't
ain't got
want
no IQ.
Yeah, nobody do. Listen, the smartest thing in the universe is the universe, and you can get information from the cosmos.
I'm not disagreeing. I love what you're saying. What I'm wondering about is, so that means that the people who are dumb as a motherfucker are low vibrational?
No, listen, they weaponize information. No, they're not low vibrational. They trick. They weaponize information. They weaponize everything. They weaponize the sun. Sell it right now. They're using it right now. All the light here is weaponized sun. It's stolen energy.
It's the Jews?
They stole it to us. Listen, I'm the Jew. Listen,
We are the Jews.
We are the Jews. People don't understand. Everything was flipped. Listen, this is North America, but it's not North America. This is not nothing but North Africa.
Everything came from Africa.
This is Africa.
Then what's Africa? Africa too?
Africa too.
So
This is
everything's
North
Africa.
Yeah, they flipped the map, right? Because they're trying to hide the fact that we live in an ice wall. They're trying to hide the fact that we stuck in the firm. They're trying to hide that, and if they had the map the same way, we'd figured it out. Because all the maps, the old maps, it showed that.
So you're an ice wall guy. You
I'm
think
not.
in Antarctica there's like secret hidden portals to
Come on, gang,
places
stop.
or
Listen,
what?
I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not gonna come here and say stuff that I don't know. Everything I say is fact. I don't do believe. Listen, I have traveled to these places. Listen, I mean,
Antarctica?
Listen, when not in my body.
Or like dimension.
Not
Okay,
in my
dimensional
body. Not
shit.
in my body. But I can travel, right? Listen, I'm a prophet of God. Everything has been revealed to me. A lot of people say, oh, you can't be a prophet of God because you a liar, you a cheater, you a killer. Well, name one prophet that wasn't. I'm just keeping it real, right?
Jesus was chilling with hookers.
Only one that wasn't was Jesus. The rest of them that he trained was just like me, just like you.
And he probably had some shit with him.
No, listen what he said. He said,
Yeah,
I
he probably
chose.
had
He
some
said
shit
he
with him.
chose. He said I chose people like me to shame the world. So he chose the GDBD Vice Lord, the Crip and the Blood, to shame the world. That's what my mama said. Listen,
You can't.
Listen,
I thought 4Extra told you.
Listen,
I thought
I don't give a fuck about that shit.
fake beef with 4Extra.
That shit was real.
Bro.
I swear to God, mama, that shit was real.
On the most clout-chasing-
On GDBD, that shit
For
was real.
real?
They try to kill me in California. I don't do fake content. Listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Everybody think I'm fucking playing. I'm not fucking playing. I'm fucking crazy. Right? I really believe
No,
what the fuck
I know
say.
you're crazy because I'm
Listen,
crazy. I've been to the psych ward.
Listen, gang, they put me in the psych ward. I got
I've
out.
seen-
I'm a prophet of God.
You got out?
Yeah.
You graduated?
I left. No, fuck no, I'm graduating. Stop playing on me. I'm a prophet of God, gang.
But has it always been that way? I'm curious.
No, I used to be a killer, murderer, drug dealer. And then one day, listen.
Yeah, let me ask how that happened, though. How that switch happened.
Let me tell you.
'Cause I was a piece of shit myself.
You ever read the Bible?
Yes,
The
front to
Bible
back.
said in the last days of Revelation that people will start floating up into the sky and going up to the heavens. Did it not?
That's a wild chapter, yeah.
Did it not?
Chariots of
Did it
fire
not
and
say
all
that?
It did.
Okay, let me tell you it's happening now, but it's happening in the mind. Jesus' consciousness. It happened to me. I was just killing, gang. How I know what the fuck I know? Listen, I don't know shit. I can have a conversation with you before I'd be scared of you. I think you're the police. I think you're the
Me?
feds. But yeah, because you're white.
Bro, I am
I'm
the police.
Listen, they made me think that you was against me. They made me
DJ
think that you
Vlad.
wasn't me. Right? Now, I thought that white people wasn't me, gang. I thought we was different. Listen, I didn't know that they fed me the poison and they didn't give you the poison. So when I saw you eat the way you eat, I said, damn, why you eating without the poison, without the parasites? I didn't know I was addicted to parasites.
I wasn't eating like what,
But
hot sauce.
I'm just saying though, right? When it's different environments and different things, right? Your environment, you ate different things. My environment, we ate different things, but they was poisoning us both.
How did you make the switch though?
They was poisoning us both.
Who
Remember what I
put you
just
on
said?
game? Yes, I agree. Because we're the
God,
same
nigga,
thing.
them on
It's the
that.
same. We're
I'm
the
a
same.
prophet of God.
I agree. I think we're all the same thing.
Yeah, they poison
I think
us
we
both.
come from a singularity,
And they poison us
and
both.
then the universe is trying to experience itself.
In America, and listen, in America, which is Babylon, is against us all. It's against you and it's against me.
The
That's what I'm
gods
on.
are against us.
Yeah, that's the gods.
That's a blower to hear, bro. I don't wanna hear
That's who
that.
they playing them.
All of them.
But they don't know. Listen, a lot of them don't know. Listen, let me tell you something. It's like this. I'm going to get in your feelings. So whatever you feel, I'm going to make you feel that it's right. That's the devil's biggest trick, right? So everybody that's running around doing what they're doing, here's the part. They think they doing good. Right? But Jesus said that the devil got the light of the world, but everybody say they praying to God. So who the fuck they praying to? They praying to the light. So who the fuck they praying to? The devil. So everybody run around on low vibration and they think they high. Now, it's not a problem. It's not a problem to be low vibration if you're low vibrational. Because again, if you wouldn't know for no murder, I wouldn't know what good was. So if I ain't never killed in the trenches, I couldn't bring you a good message.
But
right?
how did you make that transition? Was it in prison? Was it locked up
No,
or
I just
something?
told you. I floated up.
Downloads?
I floated up.
Meditate.
I floated up.
But
Nigga,
how
I'm
did
a
you
prophet,
get?
nigga. I floated up.
How did you get
I'm
to
a prophet
float?
because I was a prophet. Because God said at this time you're gonna float up. Jesus said in the Bible, you never know when it's gonna fucking happen. It's gonna fucking happen. Nigga, I don't know what the fucking happened. I just started floating, and I wasn't on no mushroom. I wasn't on no crack. I used to smoke crack, but I wasn't smoking no crack or nothing. I just said we live in a simulation, and I said, what the fuck is a simulation? We stuck in the firmament. I said, what the fuck is a firmament? Right? All this shit just came to my fucking head, gang. And I asked somebody, hey, yo, what's the firmament? Nobody knew. Then I asked somebody, yo, what's a simulation? Nobody knew. Then I'm on YouTube one day, and it said, firmament. I said, what the fuck is a firmament, then? Because I ain't never opened my Bible. I'm a Christian, never opened the Bible.
I thought you read it.
Listen to me. I'm a Christian, never opened the Bible. I read the Bible, but didn't understand the Bible. Listen how we read. When we don't understand, I'm from the trenches. I got a 4-level word vocabulary. So when the word I don't understand, I just skip the word. I'm just keeping it real, gang.
Yeah,
I just
the
skip
Bible
word.
got all kind of weird ass
So when I don't
words.
understand the word, I just skip the word. But doing that, you skip the meanings. That's how I know they weaponize information. Why you put these big ass words in here you know I don't fucking understand? Stop playing on me. Right? I'm keeping it real, gang. You know you gave me a 4-letter word vocabulary.
Too many syllables.
Yeah, but you're gonna tell me to go read and all the words, they 10-letter words. But I can't understand that shit. Stop playing on me. So then I quit reading and I got smarter. That's what I'm on.
So you don't read now?
No, I don't read
One of
shit.
my questions was, what's the last book you read?
Yeah, I can't read.
You ain't reading?
I can't read. Listen, if you read, it's poison. I'm gonna put it like that. It's poison. Everything
It's
is
like
poison.
propaganda
It's
kinda?
It's weaponized. Listen, I'm gonna tell you where I come from. People like in the church, right? Everything's a business. The
You
church
ain't from
is
the
big-
church? You're from St. Louis.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you where I come from. Background, the church. My grandma was a Christian preacher. Listen, when I say something, I'm saying it for real.
I see that swag in you.
I'm not saying
I
it
see
for no
some
reason.
evangelist
But-
swag in you,
yes,
you know?
Yes, yeah, a lot of evangelists. But
Yeah.
listen, I'm gonna tell you this: the church is a business, right? Because listen,
Shit.
when you
Tax-free,
done with every
tax-free,
business-
John.
Exactly. When you done with every business, what they do? Charge you. When you done with church, what they do? Charge you. It got to be a problem. Nobody look at church as a business. Church is the biggest business.
Big business.
Everybody getting paid off death, right? And everybody getting paid off death and fear. Fear is the biggest payer in the
Insurance.
world.
Medical insurance.
Yeah,
It's
and
fear.
They say the
It's
wrong
all fear.
insurance. They say the wrong insurance. Everybody know you're supposed to have whole life insurance, and they say the regular fucking policy. So when I get panicked, I'm fucked up. But yeah, whole life insurance I'm supposed to have because I'm supposed to be able to borrow into that, right? I'm supposed to be able to borrow. Why can't I borrow? If it's whole life insurance, it's supposed to be for my whole life, not when I fucking die.
My life.
Right? My whole life.
Not my...
That means I'm supposed to go borrow off of this shit, but they're not going to tell you that. Listen, in the trenches, you never know that, right? You probably say, I've been had that information. When in the trenches, we don't know that. They knock on the door, boom, 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 boom. You want some life insurance policy? Yeah, we're going to sell it to you for $20 a month. You going to get it for $20 a month, then somebody going to die, they ain't going to back the policy.
I guess
we going to still do a fish fry. Stop playing on me, yeah.
You're limited to the information you see. Right? That's why a lot of people in the trenches keep staying in the trenches because they're like, that's what I saw.
You limited to the vibration you at. You limited to the reality you live in. It got nothing to do with the trenches or not. I use the trenches, but at the same time, if you look in your reality, you can have somebody that's even, say they come from a different environment, but their reality is the same as that reality, but switched. What I mean by this is, right, you take somebody from my environment, put them in your environment, they still be uncomfortable because the problem is survival mode. And once it's in you, it's in you. Everybody got a nervous system problem on both sides. 98% of the world have a nervous system problem, whether you're from the trenches or you're from the suburban area.
Because of our DNA and how long back it
because
goes?
Of survival mode, because they're making you pay for things that's free. Because they're making you pay for lights every month. And every month the light bill come back. They make you pay for water. So your life, you got to think about surviving when you already survived. That's on both generations, on both sides. White, black, green, yellow. We all are in that. And that's what I'm telling you. I'm here to bring that message from God.
I was going to say, it's not the government's doing that, though?
The government doing it, but that's God that's doing it. It's God.
But it's God that's doing it, and it's God that it's getting done too, because we're God too, right?
Yeah, listen, that's what I'm saying. They don't want you to know that you God. They want you to think that they're God. But we all are God, and we got to wake up and flip it back.
Do you think that something actually happens if everyone has this enlightenment awakening and starts vibrating higher? What do you think? Is there an ascension?
That can't happen.
Why?
I hate to say, because everybody not meant to wake up. Some souls on this earth.
Listen, so true,
some souls on this earth. Some souls on this earth is just for the assimilation. They're supposed to be here just to keep this going. And some souls like me and you, since you know about it, we chose to come here to wake people up, right? This is what it is, gang. We can't be sorry because we have both sides. There's no such thing as bad or good, right? It's just the energy. You got to balance, gang. Without the yin and the yang, we don't have another. If they take away the bad, then we don't have Earth. Even though Earth been gone and Earth is new, everybody think Earth is old, but the real Earth been gone. It's been gone. This new Earth is like 6,000 years old.
But that's all part of the simulation.
Yeah, all part of the simulation. The old Earth was not a simulation.
Oh, okay.
This new Earth is, a lot of people don't know this.
Okay.
This new Earth is a simulation.
A lot of people don't know that.
A lot of people don't listen, the new Earth is a simulation. And my confusion been this, like, where actually are we? And who actually are we?
I was going to ask you. I thought you had the fucking answers, bro.
I do got the answers, but I want to start with that question because, like, listen, if I come across like I got all the answers, nobody listen to me. But when I ask a question, let me ask you a question.
Please.
That what excites your mind when I ask you a question because it feel like you have the ability to have control of your own thoughts. But if I was to tell you something, you reject it. That's how your mind works. So I always ask a question before I answer the question. Like I always create a problem that I got the answer to. So people think I'm trolling. No, I ain't trolling. I'm creating a problem with the GDs, the Crips, and the Bloods because I'm just like them, and I got an answer to their problem.
I low-key feel like you're a genius.
No, that's why I create a problem I got an answer to.
And also a psychopath, obviously.
I create a problem. I create a problem I got an answer to. Listen, I know the problem in the trenches. Everybody broke. So I got money. I create a problem. I fixed it with money.
It's a money problem.
I fixed it with money. And then after I fix it with money, I tell them how to get that money that I fixed it with.
Because it's the poverty issue.
Yeah, because they're not mad at me. They mad because when I played with them, they remind them of everybody else in their life that played with them. Again, them attachments in life. People shouldn't run around with attachments in life. And that's on either side.
That's some real Buddhist shit. You know?
I'm a Buddha.
Oh,
listen, people don't know.
You said I'm a Buddha or a Buddhist?
I'm Buddha. I'm Buddha. That's what I meant to say. I'm Buddha. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Buddha.
That's
it's one consciousness. That's what I mean to say. When I say I'm Buddha, I mean it's one higher consciousness, right? So everybody that shares this consciousness, we share the same thought. So I'm Jesus too.
And Sophia?
Jesus said, yeah, I'm Sophia too.
And Baphomet? And Braxis?
Listen, now, I'm just going to be honest with you, right? I don't play no games, right? You name a whole lot of games that you playing.
I name gangs or games?
You got a lot of names that you playing with me.
I'm not playing with you.
First you named Sophia, I ain't gay. You think I'm gay?
I didn't say you were or weren't.
But first like you gay. You talk like I'm gay.
I was going
to... I'm not gay, gang. No, bro. You think I'm gay?
I was going to ask.
What do I ask that for?
I'm just
Stop playing with me.
I'm a journalist. I'm a real investigative journalist. The people want to know. They want to know how old you are, if you're gay or straight.
Oh, gay and straight the same. But I'm still the same.
Well, a lot of people the same which one, though?
I'm still the same. The same I was
See how he don't answer that, though?
I'm still the same.
See how he really don't answer the gay, straight thing?
I'm still the same, right? Listen, if you know me, you know me, and I'm here to wake people up and tell them about them. I ain't here to tell them about me. Listen, I'm a prophet of God, right? I don't have sex, gang. Because listen, let me tell you this,
You do semen retention?
Yes. Because it's the best thing I can do because I don't know who the fuck.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know who the fuck, gang. Listen.
Find one of them divine feminists.
Listen, if you fuck a woman, that woman really a man, even if she got a pussy. And I'm not talking about she a man because of her being a 4 or
If
3.
I fuck a woman, it's a man. Is that what you're saying?
Most women nowadays are men.
I mean, like
They
a
men.
transition
No,
type of
they
shit?
men. They born men, but they got pussies. All these men right now are transgenders. They don't even know. I saw all the women are men. All the men are women. It's switched. I saw it's switched. Look at it right now. Look at it right now. All the women, they're gonna work a job. They think they tougher than you. They run around
so like the
talking
masculine.
shit.
Okay.
They masculine. They men. Right?
Okay.
So when they are born men, because they mama tell them to do that. Listen, everybody's fucked up from their inner circle.
100%.
They mama,
Nature and nurture.
they mama, they schools. Everybody's fucked up from that. That's the start of it. And because they teach you right then and there not to have your own mind. Right? They teach you there to
It's programming.
Yeah,
Fall in line.
They program you. Fall in
Punch
line.
the clock.
So listen, I'm gonna tell you something, right? And it's a true story, right? It was an elephant, right? And it was a small elephant. Everything I'm playing, gang. Listen, it was.
It's just a funny way to start a sentence, bro.
It was a
that's all.
small elephant.
Okay,
right?
tiny little elephant.
And a
Let me
small
hear it.
elephant,
Right.
they tied a leash on his ankle, right? And they tied him to a small
Little post?
Little post. He couldn't move it. He tried to move it for like five weeks straight. Couldn't move it. Boom. He come to get grown. He still thought he couldn't move that, but he could have moved it, and he
Because
stayed
he ain't never
there.
tried again.
He never tried again. He stayed there. Right. And that's what happened with people in their life. And I think people get stuck. When you're not moving forward in life, when you're stuck or moving backwards, that's when you need to stop and say, where the fuck am I? Who the fuck am I? And what the fuck is going on? But people don't stop to do that.
No, because the elephant, if he had taken the time, right, to like realize that he's not the same elephant he was.
Yes.
You know, because we develop these patterns, right?
Yes.
And then we stick with them.
Right.
When they no longer serve us. You know,
Right.
they used to serve us and now they don't.
Right.
And we have to actually take the time to analyze.
Right.
But we can't.
We can't.
Bills are due.
We-
My bitch is mad.
There you go.
I got shit to do.
There you go. And them bills is due. They're not really bills because you don't got to pay shit. Nothing else on
What
earth
you
pays
mean
shit
they're not
but you.
bills? Tell my mortgage company
Listen,
that.
Let me tell you something, right? Everybody, I'm going to tell y'all this. Everybody think the key to making money is making money. But you find the money where you lose it at, the key to making money is two negatives.
All right, hold on. So you gotta
gotta
slow down. Hold on, wait. Because I need money. I'm
You
broke.
find your money where you lose it at, you make money with two negative. You find your money where you lose it at. Right?
Bro, I lose it everywhere, really.
Then that's where you find it at, right? Because you got to find out where you lose it at.
So I'm gonna get it everywhere.
You're going to make a lot of money.
Okay.
If you find out where you lose it at. But listen, it takes two negatives to make a positive. You want to get in between money. Business is money in, not money out. So you don't want to spend money to make money. That's the rule they told you is a lie. Or take money to make money, shut the fuck up talking to me. That's number one. It don't take money to make money. It take a
What does it take? Yes, I'm gonna ask.
what it take? It takes somebody that want to buy, somebody that want to sell. You learned that in the trenches. You learned that in the streets. That's all it takes. It takes somebody that want to buy, somebody that want to sell. Somebody that wants something, somebody that want to sell something. That's all it takes. And listen, Uber. Listen, go to Uber
So you
right
gotta
now.
have something to sell, though.
No, you don't need nothing to sell. It's everybody. Listen, it's consumers that want to buy everything, and it's somebody that want to sell something. That's all you need. Everywhere you go, somebody want to sell, somebody want to buy. That's business. You get in the middle of that. The true business is in the middle. Uber in the middle. Everybody's in the middle. That's how they make all the money.
The middleman shit.
McDonald's. Everybody. McDonald's ain't got no store. He's selling franchise. Everybody in the middle of the money. Listen, the way to make money is to help you make money because money ain't no good. That's the way to make money. That's the way to make money. The way to make money is to service people to making money because making money itself is a trick. So you can't make money. You gotta.
So it's like a pyramid scheme almost.
It's how you make money. It's how the rich get rich. They call it a corporate structure.
They have different words for it.
Yeah, they call it a corporate structure,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
But it's a pyramid scheme. That's why I'm mama. That's why I don't pay taxes. That's why I'm like Donald Trump. Why Donald Trump don't pay taxes. And that's why I got the information from the Cosmos because no black man got it.
Bro, the
That's how you know I'm a prophet of God, right? Because no black man got the information. And I ain't read no books because the books got the big ass words. If you want to read the books with this information in it, the word's too long for you.
How do I log into the Cosmos? I'm not trying to pay taxes. How do I do that? I'm vibrating, bro.
I'm glad you asked. Listen, so a lot of people don't understand that everything that they do, a lot of people think that they're trying to attack your health. They're trying to attack it. They don't give a fuck about your health. They don't give a fuck about your wallet. They're attacking
the energy?
They're attacking. They want your brain, your fog, your third eye. They don't want you to see reality. Because once you see reality, listen, it's so easy right now that all you gotta do is tell the world, the universe, look, I know I've been reincarnated. I'm done playing. I don't want to be reincarnated no more. I don't want the soul trap. I'm done. And you
said that shit dropped. That's weird.
this happens every time.
Fucking prophet of God.
I'm creeped the fuck out. So now what? We got on that shit. Did it save
We're
everything?
good. Everything's
good.
What
Listen,
the
it happens every
fuck?
time.
Bro, you gotta get the fuck out.
No, we good. We good. Let's keep it going. It happens every time.
How do we know if that's a good or bad energy?
It happens every time.
Right.
Listen, so all you gotta do is say, I don't want the soul trap no more and it's over, right? A lot of people don't know this, right? All you gotta do is
And mean it.
Yeah, mean it. That's why they don't want you to know. So they don't attack your body. They don't give a fuck about your health. Only they attack your health for, because listen, Adam and Eve lived so long to where long long life with all the poison. They was poisoning them the whole time.
I thought everything was perfect back then.
They were still poisoning them, but they lived so long that they automatically woke up. They realized, damn, we got to shorten their life. Because no matter how long, how much we poison them, they can live 20 years, they're going to wake up.
If given enough time.
Given enough time, they're going to wake up. So they say, oh, God, we got to make their life shorter. So they came out with gluten and all that shit. All the poison. I swear to God. Listen, but they wasn't trying to attack your body. Listen, the God of this world wanted you to live a long, healthy life. He just didn't want you to wake up. He wanted you to have everything you wanted. He wanted you to be happy.
Because if we wake up, we're a threat.
If you wake up, then he's not God no more. Right? Then he got to deal with his ego. He got to look around and see who God is. He got to look up and figure out he's not really God because whole time he think he's the only God.
And which God is this?
This is the God from the Bible.
Okay, so this is the one over this new earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me explain to you, right? So they can't let you wake up. So the attack on you is not on you, it's on your third eye. And they attack it through the water, right? So the water.
Calcium.
Yeah.
And it's making the frogs gay. You heard about that?
Exactly. Attack it through, make the frogs gay.
You ain't heard about that?
They been gay.
Bro.
Frog fuck. Yeah, the frog fuck. I've been frog fucking gay.
Bro, listen, Alex Jones, you don't know about him?
Listen, I don't
We
know.
gotta get you tapped into
You
white
gotta get
culture.
me tapped in. Listen, you gotta get me tapped in all of that shit because I'm here now. Because I'm gonna finish telling that story, but I'm gonna say this. I'm here now. Before I couldn't vibrate again in this reality to sit with you, and I'm proud to be here, right? To be able to share experience from I know from a different background that you haven't been through, right? So I feel good to be able to do that, right?
Yeah, I'm grateful too.
Right, but back to this, right? I'm just trying to stay.
I did smoke crack though, you know what I'm saying?
I smoke crack too. Listen, you gotta pay me so I can buy some. No, I'm playing. Listen, but anyway, the attack is on your third eye, so that's what you gotta do. So in order to open that's what you gotta do, right? So first you gotta do this. You gotta understand that the food is poison. So first you want to fast. Jesus talked about fasting so much in the Bible because you gotta get the parasites and shit out your body. Because a lot of times when you're hungry, you think you're hungry, but it's the parasites that want the food. You don't want the food, right? The parasites took over your taste buds, took over everything, and now you think you like shit you don't.
So how long of a fast are we talking?
Right, I'm talking 7 days.
All water.
No, not all water.
Bone broth and shit?
No broth. We're gonna get you just with fruits, vegetables, a lot of things that's real food. Like
Okay, so that's not like a fast.
When I say fast, I mean fast away from poison.
Okay.
Right, but eating 1 meal a day, being on OMAD, because the body should eat 1 meal a day.
That's the acronym for 1 meal a day. It's like a whole movement.
Right, so the body should eat 1 meal a day, right? It's getting you through that, taking that week time doing that, right? And while you're doing that, grounding, right? Silence and meditation.
I see you legit grounding too, bro.
Every
when I
day.
seen that, I was like, bro, he's really on some shit.
Every day you got
For
to.
real.
Because like you gotta understand you're an electrical being. You gotta ground. Like you gotta plug your phone in, right? To charge it, right? So I gotta charge. My days are long, right? So you gotta understand this. I'm a prophet of God. So I gotta do that, right? For me, right? But I'm just saying for everybody else, they gotta do it too. Because Jesus said, what I do, all men can do. And I don't tell nobody to follow me, but follow he who I follow, and we be in the same direction. Right. So what I'm saying is everybody should ground because everybody's the same person. Everybody's prophets of God.
I agree with you. So
Right.
when did you start doing the meditation and grounding and all that?
Crazy. I told you when I sent it to the heavens.
When you ascended. And it was like a switch that went off.
Yeah.
Right. Night and day.
No, it's like what happened.
You were
was-
still in that lifestyle, right?
Yeah, but I had $1 million, right? Listen, I had $1 million and I went to a place and I'm like, look, I'm trying to invest this money, right? I'm trying to
A
figure
legit
out-
place or something?
Yeah, legit, really legit. I'm like, look, I'm trying to really invest this money, but I got $1 million, and at the time I was just doing music. And Sexy Red just went up, and my producer happily made that song. So I said, that's my excuse.
Y'all
If I
from the
say-
same area.
If I say all this my money that I made from this, then I can go here and take this money.
It's
here.
legitimate, yeah,
That's my
yeah.
plan, right? But when I went in there, he told me this. The financial advisor told me, he said, listen, you got $1 million. I gave him all my expenses. I was paying my mama bills. I was paying all my family bills and my income.
Baby miles bills.
Yeah, he said, you be broke in 6 months.
From what?
Yeah, from all the expenses, and I had enough income coming in. I owned the property, but the property that I own, I let people live in it. I wasn't making rent from it. So I owned a lot of shit, but nothing was bringing me income. So he like, man, you be broke in 6 months if you, because don't nobody pay you shit, your own shit, and you saying you finna start this content house, and you just finna try to do that, or you can't do that. You need to go get some more money. I said, man, I ain't gonna get no more money. I got it. Just like he said. Guess what happened? All the capital ran out, but I still had all the properties and shit. And this is how the universe worked, because I was trying to get rid of the properties so I could follow my dream, and it wouldn't let me sell them. I mean, I get to the point to where I give me 100,000. They're like, okay, I'll give you 100,000, and I'll be good, keep on doing what I'm doing. I get all the way to the day, and you'll back out. This is how this shit just kept on happening, and then next thing you know, I'm back a millionaire, and I kept on my property. Right, but I had to lose.
You were
everything.
just stepping in faith?
Yes, stepping in faith, because I was like, man, I'm keep on walking towards this thing because like I'm getting guided by something. Somebody's talking to me, and at this time I'm not knowing that it's divine. I'm not knowing that it's the monad, because it's a voice in my head that's talking to me, telling me to go do this, to go that, and I'm doing it.
Are you fasting at that time?
I'm fasting. I'm not eating. Like at this time, I'm not eating for like I went like 7 days without eating.
So you're on your Kevin Gates shit.
Yeah,
You just start a car battery?
Yeah, listen.
You think he did that?
Listen, I do worse than that. I brought a turtle back to life with my hand. Am I lying? Am I lying?
But what'd you do to the turtle?
Am I lying? Did I bring my turtle back to life? Yes or no? Listen, let me tell you what happened. It's a true story. Listen, everybody watch this, everybody think I'm lying. So my turtle, look. So you know how
You're a turtle.
Listen,
Obviously, he's got a turtle.
listen, I'm a turtle too. Turtle's my spirit animal.
I'm a turtle.
For everybody watching, you have a spirit animal.
You're my spirit animal.
And
for
turtle
real,
is the
low
best.
key.
Turtle is the
No.
best spirit animal because like the house on their back, they can go anywhere. And plus the turtle represent the real calendar, which is 13 months instead of
How
12.
does the turtle represent that?
Because they got 13 spots on their back. Which the turtle calendar was named in the original calendar. That's why they named it that. I'm just gonna keep it real, gang. So everything I say is you can back it up. And listen, I ain't read this
But
nowhere.
you can't Google it.
I ain't read it from no. You can Google everything I say. I ain't read it from nowhere. I got it from God. So listen. So when I'm telling you this, the turtle itself, I came back, and you know me. I was just coming back from a long trip. I'm always working, and I'm thinking like, damn, I need my turtle aquarium, but I don't got it. So I'm gonna put it in the sink. So I went and put it in the sink, and I turned the water on. I don't know it's hot water, and I don't know the turtles die instantly in hot water, right? So I put it in the hot.
Boiled your turtle?
Listen to me. I swear to God, on my mama.
Bro,
Listen,
no,
I can't make this shit up.
you.
Listen. So I put
Peter's right. Okay, go ahead.
real shit. I put turtle in hot water. Boom. I go back around. I'm doing what I'm doing. I tell him like, yo, go feed the turtle. Check on the turtle. You get anything. We go in there, turtle floating up. Neck is high the neck. Neck was high up in the earth. I swear to God, mama. Neck, listen, neck
Oh
up there.
my
It's
God.
It's stiff like this. It's stiff up in the earth like this. Swear to mama. He stiff. They like he dead. Now, mind you, I got a female. Now, the female with me at this time, she low vibrational. So she tried to say, oh man, the turtle dead. I knew he was gonna die. Now, mind you, this ain't the first time he died. But I'm gonna tell you about. They gonna think I'm crazy. I really know some shit. But listen. So this time he died. I was like, fuck. He died. I picked him up. Instantly, I picked him up. Some told me I turned him over. Some told me rub him. I didn't do that. I rubbed him with my hands. Some said grab some salt. I'm gonna tell you what this means later. I don't know this stuff. I grab salt.
Table salt? Himalayan.
I grab table salt.
Okay.
I pour salt all over him. Listen to me. I pour salt over. So some told me rub his skin. I'm rubbing him. Now this time, what color is he? He pale white. He pale white. So at this time, I'm rubbing.
Out of the water?
No, out the water. I'm rubbing him with my hands with the salt on him. Everybody, he dead, man. He's stiff.
And you're rubbing. I
listen,
would have been like, bro,
listen.
what?
So I'm meditating. I turn the cold water on. I put him on cold water. Boom, I put him on cold water. Start rubbing him some more. The nigga skin started turning back. Color. He moved his head like one way like this. When he moved, as soon as he moved, he said, man, that motherfucker moving, right? But as soon as he moved, I know he can die. I know he's coming back, but he can die. I'm calling the soul back at this time, but I know he still can die because he still trying to come back. He's in that second place, right? So I instantly go downstairs. I put him in the ground, and I put grass over him. Once I put grass on him, he started moving again. Now when he started moving this time, I swear to God, this part of his body was still alive. The bottom half was still dead. Listen, am I lying? He could not move. He was doing like this to drag himself. I took the dirt. I scooped the dirt up.
You're burying him?
Listen to me. No. I put the dirt on his ass. When I put the dirt on his ass, what happened? He started kicking and started running. I put the dirt all over him. Come dirt. Bam, he back alive, gang. So mama.
You still got the turtle?
Yeah, I still got him. It's the process took long. But listen.
What in the fuck?
But after I did it, I looked up what I done, and what I did was a resurrection ritual, the same ones that Jesus do. That's what I did. And
you weren't speaking in tongues or doing no spells or no shit.
The element you needed was salt. Listen, everything that I used was what you needed. You needed salt to do it, right? You needed salt, you needed the earth, which is the ground, and you needed the water.
Are you wild as a motherfucker?
Listen, that's what you needed. And some told me, I don't know why. And when I grabbed the salt, they said, why the fuck you getting salt?
Yeah, I was about to say the girl that was with you was probably like, what's this man
like,
doing?
what the fuck you getting salt for? This nigga crazy. He like, what you getting salt for? I'm pouring salt on this motherfucker. Listen, I'm rubbing.
And
I'm
you
not
didn't know
talking to
nothing
nobody.
about that.
First, so after you put the salt on them, you set them under the sink with the
Cold water, yeah.
That ain't with the cool water.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm like this. So when I take him outside, he come back. I'm like, I told you he was coming back. I'm a prophet of God. I can raise the dead. That's what I'm mama. And a lot of people probably don't believe that, but I did that.
Well, people, when you say you're a prophet of God, some people look at it as delusions of grandeur.
Everybody
You've heard of
prophet
that?
God. Everybody prophet of
But
God.
that's the thing.
Listen.
It doesn't mean what they think it means.
Yeah.
Everyone has God within them, you know?
Everybody prophet of God because, listen, when I got a message to spread and the message is for God to wake people up, I'm a prophet of God. And I get my information directly from the cosmos, not from no book.
It's how it is off camera.
All right? Not for, they arguing all morning. I was telling them all morning, listen, you don't want to know how I am off camera.
You're probably exhausting on this motherfucker.
You ask me, I'm a prophet
Bruh.
of God. Listen, today he told me I got these chips, there's no gluten. I've been on his ass. Because I said, you killing yourself, you're dead.
Right,
You're
it's
finna
not
die
helping.
right now. He said, I got these chips right now, no gluten. Ask them how I am. They know I'm crazy.
You are
Listen,
definitely that. Is this your first time in Maryland?
this is my first time everywhere. I love Maryland here.
Do you like it? Look,
yeah.
I got you something. Where'd I get it here? Oh, look.
What you got? You trying to set me up?
Nah, hell no. Nah, ain't no gun. Ain't no gun. Ain't no gun. Look, we got Old Bay. You heard of Old Bay? It's a spice from around here.
Yeah, what you put it on?
Everything.
Let him touch
Chicken
it.
fish. Chicken fish is
What's
good.
that?
And then look, I got a fentanyl. This is what Maryland's known for. Yeah.
Like, why you just do crack? Why you don't give me fentanyl? You do crack.
Yeah,
You don't get
because it's Maryland fentanyl. You ain't had the Maryland fentanyl. I just figured if you wanted something. And then I wrote on, see, I could put a label on it.
Stop playing on me, because I'm black.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Stop playing on me. Listen. For everybody watching this, I vibrated up. I'm in a 5D reality, so I'm just like the white folks now, right? Y'all gotta accept me in, right? That's what I'm on. So you gotta get this to niggas in the trenches that's still in 3D. Because I can't do shit with this.
All right.
I know this poison.
All right, okay.
Right? But
is there another dimension you can get to?
Let me tell you this, right? Everybody always talking about 3D to 4D to 5D dimension, because that dimension is here. The 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th is not here.
Is the 9th the top one?
Yeah, it's not here. Yeah.
I like 3, 6, and 9.
Yeah, but it's not here. Let me tell you something. Like, everybody don't know that the 3D, you was like, oh man, how we all live in different universes right now. Because something can happen right now, and you perceive it different, I perceive it different. Bitch, we in a different universe. Right? Because that's how it goes. That's the difference in it is
so
how you view the world. So do you think
we're in separate simulations, you and I? Like everything's being generated for me and your shit's different?
The earth is splitting right now.
Splitting from what to what? What are you talking about?
I told you again. Listen, death is being invented right now. Listen, 3 or more invented. Death is never invented. Again, death is never invented. But again, the earth is splitting from the earth is like, imagine the earth like this being at one, right? And now when the consciousness level is going like this, it's splitting. It's like this. Why if you look at the sky, you're getting closer to the firmament. We're splitting. It's going to be one side is going to be high vibrational, and one side is going to be low vibrational. That's how it got to be. And that low vibration is where death's going to be invented.
Are we going to go to war? There's a spiritual war going on.
It's already a spiritual war, but the thing is, we got to fight the war by not fighting it at all. We got to fight the war. Listen, let me tell you something. Out of everything,
every once in a while, I'll say something where I'm like, God damn, that's a bar, you know?
By everything in the world, the biggest, the energy to give off your body, everybody gonna think it's love. Love is like the most positive.
Yes.
No, it ain't that. It's authenticity.
Authenticity,
being authentic.
Showing up as your authentic. Yeah. And some people don't know who their authentic self even is.
And that's the biggest, total is biggest broadcast you can.
It's like
put
a cheat code
to the universe. Right? And that's what it lies at, right? And that's what people need to understand. That's what people need to do, right? To be they self. When you be your true self, you walking in your God-like, right? You walking as God, right? And that's why that's bigger than love, right? Because love is fake.
You don't fuck with love.
Love is fake. Love is conditional. Listen,
you think it's manipulative?
Who love? Yeah, even the babies. Listen, you can't trust shit. When somebody tell me they love me, I look back. What you telling me that for? What you want? They want something. They tell you they love you.
Like, what are you getting at? What's your motivation behind saying this?
They always want something. They tell you they love you, they want something. You know they do. Your girl tell you she love you. If she suck your dick, you gonna look at your pockets like, what you want? Automatic. So soon as the head go on the dick, you know how women do. Women, they suck dick when they first meet you, and then they hold that. They want to give you always the pussy, but they want to hold the sucking dick. Only time they gonna suck the dick is when you give them something. Look, bitch, I'm tired of these relationships like this. You don't love me.
Transactional.
This shit's a transactional relationship. Right? The church is transactional. Listen, keep going to the church. Don't pay that 10% tithes. Bitch, don't come back.
It's all about that bread.
Yeah, it's all about that bread. Keep going to the Muslims. Listen, don't pay your
But you love your family and shit.
Listen, I really
or you show up authentically for them.
I really love. I know the monad told me the true meaning of love. The true meaning of love, I can observe my family.
The meal?
I observe.
The fasting?
I can love my family.
So you're giving you're giving a lot of credit to that part of it. I know there's meditation and grounding and other stuff, but you're giving a lot of credit to the fasting.
Yeah, it's all about the fast. It's all about the poison.
I haven't done the fasting yet.
It's all about the poison. You can ground all you want, but you just ground in poison.
And semen retention seems tough.
I mean, it's hard.
I be jerking the shit out of him.
Listen, you know what's hard? The fact about it is when I was just with him, right? And it was a girl in the house. And I'm an energy vampire. I can feel when a bitch a freak and ready to fuck. So imagine that you on semen retention. You know somebody want to fuck. All you got to pull it out. I gotta leave. I don't even trust myself around. I gotta go. Right? Because I'm not trying to tempt myself, and everybody tempt themselves. Listen, that's what I'm saying. You gotta close what you don't want in. Right? So sometimes I gotta stay away from I don't want in because I'm too weak. And it ain't me, it's my body. Your body ever did something before you knew it? Like your body ever picked up something before you knew it? Like, ever did something, damn, what the fuck I just do? And you don't know it, you gotta think about what you just done. Everybody did that. I did that. I can tell you a story. I got a story I can tell you. I like to eat. Remember I said I like to eat, but I don't quit
like once a week or some shit.
I quit eating, but I like what I like to eat. So mind you, I used to always, I'm from the trenches, so we never used to get to go in good places like good doctor's office, because nobody in trenches go to the doctor, nothing like that. So we don't go to good places. So we go to doctor's office, we go to lawyer offices. There's always that little thing with that candy there that you can always eat. That's what I'm on.
Okay.
So normally I go in out to get some. Listen, out of nowhere, now man, I've been fasting for 6 months. I don't eat no more. I go on here this particular day to go see somebody. I grabbed one, start eating one. I didn't realize I was eating it until I walked downstairs. And like, what the fuck am I doing?
It's like muscle memory?
Yeah, like, what the fuck am I doing?
Bro, here's the thing about you. Because I listen to a lot of stuff, and I still read stuff, and I'm probably being poisoned, but I listen to this neuroscientists writing this entire book on how we don't have free will. Right. And you could break that down into one sentence. I heard you on a podcast go, bro, someone's controlling me. I'm not in charge of what I'm doing. You did it like that in one sentence. This guy took a whole book, and all this science, but like you said, we don't get to pick the thoughts. They just pop up.
Right.
I don't get to pick the thoughts that I have.
Right.
So I can't be held accountable for my shit.
Right.
I'm not my thoughts.
Right.
Unless you act on them.
Right.
But I try to respond rather than react, right? Because the reaction is the feeling, the emotion.
Right. You ever heard somebody be like, man, that motherfucker stole my idea? Bitch, that ain't your idea till you do it. The ideas are up here. Everybody got the same idea. Michael Jackson used to say this, I got to record this song right now before Prince get it.
But Prince already knew it.
But I'm just saying, so everybody understand. Listen, if you don't know where the fuck you live at, where the fuck you live at then? Listen, I know everything but me. Everybody in the world run around looking for everything. They don't know themselves. They don't know who the fuck they is. They don't know the exact where you live at. Okay, I live in St. Louis, but where the fuck St. Louis at? Oh, I live on Earth. Where the fuck the Earth at? How the fuck do I know that it's stars up there? How the fuck I know that the motherfucker been out of here when everything that went out of here been fake?
I don't.
You don't know.
I gotta trust all that shit.
Yeah, you can't trust nothing. You gotta trust yourself.
And I don't.
You gotta trust yourself.
Let me look at this. We got a couple questions for you. I wrote some of these, and then my dad wrote some of them. He's a huge fan.
I love your dad.
Yeah, me too, bro.
GD.
But you said love's fake, bro.
No, I said I know how to love for real. You got to listen to me.
Okay.
Right? I said I know the real love. Everybody else know the fake love.
See, when I questioned him on it, he does have it. He's like, it's right there,
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
The fake 4 extra beef, we already touched that.
It ain't fake. Nothing about me fake.
Okay, all right. I believe it.
That shit real. I can show you on my phone and shit real. I got. You think it's fake because I'm so good. Listen, my temperament is good. So
yeah, you handle it really well.
Listen, I don't like to raise up unless I put something down. If I would have raised up there, I would have got put the fuck down, gang.
Yeah, and it wasn't that heavy.
I'm not
for
finna
you,
get put down,
right?
gang. Listen,
Yeah,
I ain't finna get put down. So you can say what the fuck you want to say. I'ma leave and then say 4 extra got hit extra.
You think Lust set you up? Lush plays always like he don't know
Adam
what the fuck's going on.
Me up. Lush set me up. All they wanted was content. Listen,
that's why I thought it was fake because they're content.
I'm gonna tell you something nobody know. I'm gonna tell you this. 4 extra is a story. Adam 22. And he want to get rid of. This is why I know 4.
Oh, I don't make that. That makes perfect sense. Logically,
he was trying to get him away by getting us into.
He on some big you shit.
It was 2 things, right? Me, I'm big up on the podcast. All his views were saying 6 or 7 bringing you back, and he really didn't like that.
Because you were there a few times. I could see it. Originally, he was like fucking with it.
So he was thinking get rid of me and 4 extra in that moment, but he didn't know that I had my protection, and my protection was love. So he could get rid of somebody extorting him.
And that's a bar.
That's true. I ain't told nobody this.
Well, that's an interesting theory that because like you said, if he is being like kind of pressured, bullied by him into keeping
No, he's paying him every week. I swear to God.
Well, he works there.
No, but he paying him more. Listen. Adam paid nobody. Adam was paying Brick $7,500, $8,000 a month. He's giving 4 extra.
But I think they also had a relationship, him and Brick.
No, listen to me. He giving 4 extra. It was $60,000 a month. Pressed.
Damn, bro. You put
listen, why think he broke? Why think doing that shit with
he did say he's broke now. 4 extras balling.
He been broke since when? Since 4 extra been there. I ain't
heard it here.
Listen, I can show you messages, but I don't want to show the person that sent it to me. This from the streets, gang. He's extorting them.
And you already knew when you were going there.
No, I found this out after. I was like, you the first one to get this. I just found this out now. That's why I'm telling you it ain't fake. Somebody just told me how it happened. Because I was like, damn, why Adam set me up? What he set me up for? Because 4 extra is a story.
So he had got killed 2 birds with one stone.
Yeah, get rid of me and 4 extra at the same time, save his business, and get rid of the biggest growing thing on social media.
Damn.
That was the plot.
Damn, that's heavy.
That's smart plot.
That's chess. No, that's what I'm saying. That's
smart
chess.
plot. But this is a smart move. And this is just like I respect the devil for his creation because it's beautiful. I respect Adam for his creation because it's beautiful, but I was too aware to get caught. I'm a prophet of God.
You were up there kicking it for a minute though, right?
I stayed last. No, everybody left. I'm a prophet of God. I cannot miss a meeting, right? God told me to do something, I gotta do it. And unfortunately, I got the dangerous job in the world. When I come here, it's comfortable. I'm so happy that now he's switching my. He's trusting me enough with the message to bring me around
the suburbs.
Yeah, because he kept me there. I'm like, damn, man, where you sending me is dangerous.
Well, especially because of the way you're doing it. But it is smart the way. Well, look, that's the Charleston White thing, right?
Nah, fuck Charleston White. That's the way. Listen, I'm keeping it real. I don't know why I do it this way. Like for real. Like I get done and say, why the fuck you just say that?
You're doing the medicine and the candy.
No, I'm being. Listen, the spirit is in me. I'm a prophet of God. This is how it act. It's wild. It's a wild man.
So you'll say all the gang thing, right?
I'm a gang
and we're not in LA. So you actually are though. So you're affiliated with Illuminati, right?
I'm Illuminati. Illuminati mean enlighten. It's one of the enlightened understand the world simulation what we live in. They confuse you. They don't tell you what words mean.
So that's the gang, Illuminati.
I'm Illuminati, right? Listen, let me tell you this. gonna be honest with you, gang. I'm everything. In order for me to see it, it gotta be me. Everything comes from inside of me. So for me to see you, you gotta be
a reflection
me.
of you.
Yeah, it gotta be a reflection of me. Some part of you is in me. Listen, and what I'm saying is we all share the same soul because the soul can go like this and just break down into many different pieces and it still be the same.
So you're everything. You're every single person.
Yeah.
So you're Jeffrey Dahmer.
I'm everything. Yeah. I gotta kill it. Did I not killed before? I probably didn't go to that extreme, but I've killed. Listen, I'm telling you, everybody is everybody, so nobody need to judge nobody. Right? And what I'm telling you, listen, in the blink of an eye, you ever saw somebody that you never saw do something, then they do it? Yeah, because they did it and somebody else that done it. They was everybody that did it before them. They wasn't them.
Right.
Nobody is them. Nobody have a body. Everybody projected these bodies and nobody have a body.
Do you think that
nobody in the world?
The soul is contained not in the brain or the body, but throughout the whole thing?
Yeah, nobody got a body. Everybody that got a body, your emotions is more control to the world. You don't got a fucking body. Nobody got a body. It's a 3D reality. Nobody got a body. Microphone not here, but it's really here.
Have you done the meditation where it's like you close your eyes and most people are in the Cartesian theater where they think they're behind their eyes? So like people think they're in their head.
I love that.
But really low key.
Shit, the fuck?
Come on. That shit was good. That blew me. We gotta check what's in this goblet.
That happened to me before.
You had that realization?
Listen. A lot of people don't know. That's the best feeling in the world because, like, with me, when I was behind my head and it happened in my sleep, right? Listen, I have to project all the time. And I'm a prophet.
I was about to ask you about dreams.
I'm a prophet of God. And like
you mentioned the prophet of God.
I just don't like when stuff happens when I don't know it's coming. So I was asleep, and that happened in my sleep. So imagine being asleep and this happened. I'm trying to open my fucking eyes and I can't. And at this point, I'm like, I was afraid for a couple seconds, but in that couple seconds, I would have came back in another body because fear bring you back in another body. So I was happy that happened, so I could understand that even a prophet of God got to be ready, right? Even a prophet of God, gang. In that blink of moment, I would have came back in another body and forgot all of this.
I was about to ask, would you have amnesia?
And forgot all of this.
We have to have amnesia because if we remember,
I can cry right now. I would have forgot all of this.
Mm.
Out of the middle of my sleep, gang. It came to me. It was God preparing me for that which you know. Listen, like that.
That you're not stuck in the head.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah. And you got to think about that. For me, I'm like, okay, good. I'm glad that happened because if that would have happened, I would have came back in another body. I would have been reincarnated again and I would have started back over.
You said again. So you definitely have been reincarnated.
Died 5 times.
But how do you, that's not amnesia if you know.
No, only reason I know because I'm woke now. I didn't know all the 5 times I was alive. I didn't know. I know. I know this time.
You think when we're dreaming, we're hopping into a different dimension?
I mean, this is what I think. Every dimension is like, for the most part of it, yeah, and for the most part of it, no, because you in that dimension, but you can't control it. If you can't control it, where are you? You know where.
But can you control it because you're in the 5D?
No, if you're in 3D reality, you're just having a fucking dream, depending on where you are. Because you can't control it. It's nothing. It's a dream.
Do you think it's a multiverse?
Yeah, but if you're in a 3D reality, it's just a fucking dream. What
reality is this one we're in or that I'm in?
It depends on the person. Well, it sounds like you got to be at least in the 4D or 5D because you understand the things that are there. But can you control it? I don't know.
No, hell no.
But depending on the fact that people that just don't know exist, then people that's in 3D, right? You're going to tell them the solid, they going to know what the atom is. That's 98% of the world.
Yeah, when you ask somebody, you're like, you think you're sitting on that chair? You think you're touching that chair?
They think they are.
And you hit them with the vibration. That's literal science, bro. That's like, that's literal like physics. That's
quantum.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that word. Listen.
So you knew the shit before you knew about the science.
Bro, I didn't know science. The fuck, I skipped class.
I need to get God's number. We got some shit to talk about, bro.
I didn't know science. I didn't know quantum physics. I didn't know math. I didn't know anything. I got a 4-letter word vocabulary game. And like a lot of people don't believe me. I'm telling you, you know me. My mama know me. She think I'm crazy.
She knows you're crazy.
Yeah, well, crazy is crazy, but
well, right. It ain't a bad thing. I mean, I think people that are schizophrenic get like downloads, and you're definitely schizophrenic, right?
But I don't know how to control. Listen, schizophrenic, I know how to download it, and I know how to control it, and I know how to go back and get more. So I know how to get richer too. I'm rich.
So because the schizophrenic couldn't control it.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? But I can control it, and I'm rich because I'm like the fish, right? I'm gonna go and get the shit off of it, but I'm not gonna get stuck in the bait. That's me. Right, and
you slick like that.
And a lot of people
sound like a fish.
Yeah, I want everything on earth, right? I want it. I'm gonna get it, but I'm not gonna get caught in the bullshit.
But do you want it for some type of
I want it for
external validation?
I want it for myself. Then listen. I'm here on this earth, stuck in this prison. I want to feel everything, like not feel, but I want to experience everything. I'm here for experiences. Nigga.
I think so too.
I
Experiences.
want to experience everything. I want to experience everything, and you can't stop me from experiencing everything if I'm not gonna attach to shit.
When people ask me the meaning of life, I used to say experience and love.
There you go.
But now
There you go.
I might say experience and authenticity.
Yeah,
For real, that
yeah.
might be a little
But that's the biggest.
because that seems yeah.
That's the biggest gift you can give to the universe. 'Cause it's gonna be here forever. I tell everybody that, and everybody don't understand that. So when you do that, that's how you know you're gonna move on, because you created a new.
You broke the cycle.
No, I'm trying to think of the word, and God gonna tell me in a second, but sometimes He don't. It just
Not if it's more than 4 letters.
Come on, stop playing with me.
You
Stop
said
playing
it.
with me,
Hey,
gang.
bro. You said it.
Hey, why you playing with me? No, listen. The word I was looking for, right? I forgot. You didn't play with me too much. Next question.
All right, let me see what we got right here. So again, like I said, I didn't write all these. How was that Sean Kelly podcast? That guy Sean Kelly. Is he Illuminati?
He tall as shit.
Is he?
He won't admit it, but I know he is, because he had, listen, you know when they Illuminati and they woke, he had glass bottles spring water already. That's what he drink. That's what he drink already.
That makes him Illuminati?
Because he already know. Once you aware to the poison and you can avoid it, you know. How the fuck, listen.
Why is he hip?
Yeah, why you hip? You know. And if you know, but you don't tell nobody, who are you?
Right. So now you sacrifice something to the Illuminati.
I sacrificed my son.
Your son. And my question is, what did you get in return, A? And B, can anyone do it? And does it have to be my kid?
See, a lot of people don't understand. Listen.
I'm ready to make a trade right now, bro. Pick something.
Y'all funny. I think that shit funny.
Nah, they
It's
were
funny?
laughing. That was on
funny,
that.
right?
That was really
It's funny,
on. That
right?
was really on that.
Yeah, right. Listen. In the Bible, they told somebody else to kill their kid. But then they come back and say, you know what? You ain't got to sacrifice your son. You don't got to do it. But I'm going to let everybody else that claim them read the Bible. Tell me who that was in your comments. Who's supposed to sacrifice their son?
I thought they did in the Bible.
No, they didn't do it.
Because it was a test of faith.
But he didn't do it. He said, you know what? You don't got to sacrifice your son. We ain't want you to do it, right?
It's a wild ask.
Listen to me. But the sacrifice is this. Is to no attachment. I'm going to break this clear on your show, because I don't like nobody thinking that I killed my son. Because
No,
I got my
hell
son.
no.
I got my son right now. It's the no attachments, right? If my son signed a $2.3 million deal, right? And I allowed that to happen. And my son got
Who you sign with? What about he's an artist?
but yeah.
He's the one who got a bad boy deal?
Yeah, artist. Yeah, I can't. Listen, it's so crazy with the contract now. I can't even name the label that it's with right now. Right now, we'd be sued.
You know, some NDA shit.
Yeah, he got 2.3 million, and I allowed it to happen. And the experiences that he had over there was experiences that no child should have.
In a good or bad way?
His experiences that no child should have.
Okay, fair.
Right, and that sacrifice that I made. I can't say I regret it, but when I started doing this again, I sued Nelly for $50 million. So when I sued Nelly for the $50 million, they gave me back my son. The contract's over, so now I'm gonna put out some music down. Right?
Bro, I thought the whole sacrifice thing was a joke. I knew you didn't kill him, but I thought the whole thing was a joke.
Yeah,
it was a real situation in your life.
They took his music, took everything. Like, imagine all you have a son. Only thing he can do is music. He love music, and 2.3 million you supposed to get, you don't never get, but they get all the music. Right, and I get stuck in prison. And Nelly put out the songs. Right, so that's how it went.
That's wild.
Right, yeah. So when it all comes down to it, I went ahead and dropped the lawsuit. I had a lawsuit in for Nelly for $50 million. Everybody could see it. But now I dropped the lawsuit. I got my son music back. We're working on a new album, trying to put it out.
Damn.
That's fresh. Nobody never got to before.
Congrats, bro. That's incredible.
But a lot of people are like, oh man, he sacrificed his son. But
people really think you killed your son. I'm like, come on.
But I couldn't say that until we got the situation done. So now we got the music back. King B314, that's his name on all those social media, like 200,000.
King B314?
Yeah,
I'm about to hear him.
Yeah, so we got that for to come out. And
you don't fuck with nicotine?
Yeah, give me some smoke. I know I can smoke.
You
I can
smoke something? Yeah, grab it.
You got some smoke? Yeah, where the wood is at? Where the weed out the corner for me? When you just smoke, what the roach you just smoking? I was gonna be the roach. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where you put the roach at? What you do with the roach? You ate it?
He said it's gone?
What you do with the roach, gang? What you do with the you ate the roach? Stop playing with me.
Like that's for sure.
Oh, next question, gang. Let's go.
All right, yeah. So thank you for telling me that, bro, because I know everything is not a joke, because I can, like I said, I can hear.
No, it's true. But listen, my son music about to come out now, and I really sued Nelly for 50 million. I really wrote them songs I said I wrote. Listen,
You wrote Country Grammar?
Come on, gang. Why would I lie? I got 2 albums out right now called Street Country Grammar 1, Street Country Grammar 2. Look them up. But they're not me on them. I put out a whole lot of artists from St. Louis. That's where Sexy Red came from. Listen, everything I say is truth.
You seem to be tapped in. I mean,
listen, I can't help it that everybody think I'm crazy, and they think I'm just.
You do say you're crazy, but I think I think it's like the best kind of mix of what you're doing. Like when they were trying to, like, I feel like Lush and Adam and them, when you're not there, because you did call this, you said, when I'm here, y'all fuck with me. When I leave, y'all don't. I heard you say that, and that resonated.
As I go.
Yeah, but when you, I think that they're trying to act like you're doing something that's out of pocket, you know, and it's like
they want me to be responsible
to the LA
for
street
everybody
politics
else mindset, right? For what everybody else at their life. Listen, if I wake up and I ain't trying to disrespect you, and you took what I say to disrespect, fuck you. Listen, I'm not.
You weren't intending to do that.
It's about the attentions. It's not about the word. I think a lot. Listen, it's like, I don't say in the black community, but I'm gonna say in the 3D community, they always pay attention to words that attach to their feelings, right? Like I done been talking to millionaires, man, and they say shit to me, I say shit to them, and we back on the phone tomorrow. Right, I mean, it's like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, and I done really said some shit that if you say somebody in the trenches for a deal, that deal will never happen.
That's low vibrational shit. That's egos, because they're attached to it. They're attached.
Yeah,
they're attached to what their external.
Yeah, they're walking away from big money deals from ego. And I don't. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. You keep talking about ego. I'm the only person that don't talk about killing your ego. I talk about
you gotta work with it.
Yeah, tame your ego.
You can't get rid of it completely.
It's a part of you.
You've done psychedelics.
No, I never did mushrooms.
Never?
Listen, no, let me tell you this, right? I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's crazy, because everything you're saying, I feel like I heard on a heavy mushroom trip.
No, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I'm a proper guy. I don't need it. I'm gonna say it a million times. A lot of people like, you tripping. I'm always tripping. Like, only thing I do is smoke sativa, and like a lot of people don't understand it.
Specifically sativa.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I'm asking why.
Yeah,
do you just like it, or is it
no.
higher vibration?
Look in the look up. That's what they always smoke in Atlantic, Kemet, everywhere they smoke the sativa. It activates the third eye. It's already rolled, so I can't hit it.
Okay.
I wish I could though.
No, I get it. I respect it.
Yeah. But that's only because of everything that's going on with weed. I just want to test it because they got fentanyl in it.
Yeah, I don't. Do you trust the dispensaries? I don't.
I test their shit too.
Okay.
I test everybody's shit. Listen, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I do, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. And I won't say I test that shit. I could hit that blunt nut when it been in it because I vibrate so high, nothing bad can come into my life. So I don't know why just to hit it. And I can prove it. Let me hit it. Listen, I'm just gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you nothing.
He just changed his mind and wants to hit it. He's like, watch how safe I'm gonna be
I'm
right
gonna
now.
tell you nothing bad can happen to me. Even you put something in here to kill me, it can never kill me because I can't die.
And you've already died.
You can't
die, and you've been dead.
Unless you choose to. Listen, everything that happens, you have to choose for it to happen. It's come by choices. Life is moment to moment, right? I just want to prove that. I don't want to hit this. I don't smoke woods. I don't smoke these kind. I only smoke woods. But I just want to hit it to prove that I can do anything. Nothing on earth can hurt me. Jesus said everything on earth is good. But again, the overuse
no
of
weapon shall prosper.
Yeah, everything.
Type shit.
Yeah. I just want to prove that right there because I don't know if
You don't drink alcohol either.
No, I don't drink alcohol.
You don't do no blow. You ever never tried DMT? You don't even know what DMT is?
White shit.
That is some white shit,
on,
I guess.
Listen. I gotta be part of the community, gang.
Yeah.
You gotta teach me what that means.
Yeah, well, DMT is the strongest psychedelic known to man. You hit it and you blast off to a different dimension. I call it a portal. I went to Peru and did it with the shamans on drank some ayahuasca. You heard of ayahuasca?
No.
Damn, you ain't never even heard of ayahuasca?
Now listen, let me tell you something about me, right? Everything that I know come from God. I don't know.
Well, yeah, like you said, if you don't need it.
Yeah, I don't need it.
That's the only way I was able to really connect.
I don't, listen, it's like this, right? If a lot of times the problem is, I'm not saying with you, but a lot of times the problem is when they give a lot of people money, like they gave Dirk a whole lot of money, right? But then he's still doing murder. A lot of times when you go,
Who?
Dirk.
Oh, yeah, Dirk.
They gave a whole lot of time.
Lil Merc.
But
Merkio.
Yeah, he killed everybody.
Everybody.
And what he got to do? He got to go do
bro,
time.
Emma's claiming shit, bro.
Yeah, but he had all that money. It didn't do nothing. He moved too fast. That's sort of like psychedelics. You get all of that, you go there, but now you can't get the information you're supposed to get. I'm here.
It's too much.
What
too
am I
fast.
supposed to get? What am I supposed to do?
Yep.
So that's why I don't use it.
I love that. I mean, I wasn't able to get any of those type of downloads without using that cheat code. And I'm not condoning that. That was for me. That's what helped me break through. But I probably wasn't disciplined enough to try it sober, you know?
I mean, you can do it now. I mean, because you've been there. I mean, even no matter how you do it, the thing on earth, you got to just do it. If you don't do it, you come back in another body. You know that you're not that body, so you ain't got to worry. You ain't coming back in that body, cause you already know. Look, there's no wrong way to do this shit.
So do you practice a specific type of meditation? Is it mindful meditation? Is it Kundalini? Is it?
I don't practice shit for consistency. That's what I practice, gang. It depends on yesterday the type of meditation I do today, right? How much did happen yesterday that I need to disattach from? How much happened? Do I need the candle today? Do I need to be looking in the mirror today? What do I need?
What
today?
does my body need?
What do my
That's
body
a good
need?
question. What do I really need in this moment?
Yeah, in this moment. And
My soul, not my
Exactly. And I think that's what. But I say my body for one reason because I say my body for two reasons. One reason because your body, of course, it's in survival mode, and your nervous systems and all that, you have to retrain them. So when I say my body, some days my body needs relaxing, so I meditate with Michael Jackson just for my body.
With Michael Jackson? What do you mean, playing?
Yeah, for my body.
Okay.
So it's for my body, again.
Because you might be fine up here, but your body will have a reaction.
It's really tense.
Yep.
Like,
it could be triggered by something. I know people don't like that word trigger, but it'll happen in you, and it ain't even up here.
Right. So I meditate for my body, right? And that'd be a meditation where I let my body listen to the music, and I'll just sit there and I do other things.
So it depends. I like that answer because I'm not real disciplined and strictly. So
I do other things.
Right.
I won't be doing none of this. I'll have the music, listen, my body listen to it, and I'm doing other things. But I tell my body, listen to this, right? And I can go off with my mind, and my body gonna listen to it.
And you try to make that a daily practice?
Yeah, your body gonna move. That's when you need it. Like, I can tell, for instance, it's different things. Like, if you have sex with a woman, then you need that body because you're trying to get rid of everything. So then you probably need that body because your body be craving shit. When your body craving shit, drugs and all that shit, then body meditation is good. Right? Because then your body is craving shit.
Because most humans crave, right?
Yeah.
Or desire. And that's the root of suffering, is attachment to things and people.
Yeah.
So when you say you sacrifice your kid, is it like one of those things where your kid never has belonged to you anyway because they're of the world?
They not yours.
They're literally not.
Everybody know that.
No, people can't grasp that.
Yeah, they can't.
Parents can't grasp that, bro. They're not your kids.
Parents are a pair that rents.
What is it?
A pair that rents.
A pair that rents the kids?
Yeah, that's parents. A pair that rents. I was like, mama, listen, I'm just trying to keep it real, right? They sign it over. They sign the birth certificate to America right there. When they give you the birth certificate, they sign it over. They rent the kids.
They get the social security number
now.
It's
damn.
Yeah.
That's the government, baby.
That's kind of dark, bro.
Yeah, you signed up for my program.
Bro, that's dark.
You sign your kids up for America programming when they born. A lot of people don't know.
And the kids don't have a chance.
Every parent does it.
It's kind of dark.
Every fucking parent does it. Listen, I'm not.
Is there any way around that?
Listen.
Besides having your baby in the woods or something.
America come lock you up.
Huh?
America will come lock you
They'll
up.
They'll find you. If you try to be living on public land in the middle of the woods, they're going to come find you.
Deny they program if
gross,
you want.
Man. That's on some Ruby Ridge fucking
prison.
Waco shit, you know? They're going to come take your shit.
We in prison inside of prison. Listen.
It's a mental prison.
Listen, we in prison. Even when you go to prison, you still in prison. It don't matter. It's prison. If you go to prison, Earth's the same. Outside of prison, the same as in prison. There's more shit to do. Listen, to the prison, to go in the hall, you need a hall pass. Here, to drive a car, you need a license.
A permission slip.
Listen, in prison, they can get a search warrant, come search your cell. Here, they get a search warrant, go search your house. In prison, I'm telling you, in prison, you got the warden. Out here, we got Trump.
It's all the same shit.
It's all the same. We in prison. We're in prison, and everybody want to run around acting like they're not in prison, but everybody watching this is in fucking prison because we're getting told what to do. We following fucking orders that we shouldn't fucking follow. I'm not saying that everybody around the earth in prison. I'm saying everybody on earth in fucking prison.
Yeah. Have you been to prison?
I'm in prison now. I've been in prison.
No, I'm talking about steel bars and
Ain't
shit.
No difference. I mean, listen, when I was in that prison, the only difference was the currency, nigga. The money in there was stamps.
Noodles,
stamps, and noodles, nigga.
Yeah.
Out here, we ain't got stamps and noodles, nigga. It's the same prison.
Chili Frito.
None of the girls had dicks. Out here, they don't. I ain't touched none of them with the dicks, though.
None.
Cut that part out.
None.
I swear to God, I didn't touch them.
We ain't cutting that.
Touch them.
Cut that part out. We keeping that.
I didn't cut them.
Nah, we keeping that. Nah, we keeping that.
Cut that part out.
You can say it was a download. Blame it on the spirits, dog.
Yeah, but our spirit did that. It's a real spirit party. You could not get in. Moses off the drink and Jesus off the gin. I swear to God, mama. Let me get a light.
Later.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cut that part out for real.
Bro, what's the candle about? You try. What's that about?
No, listen, so
I know it's got to be more than just a candle with
I got
you.
a candle. I release the spirits with that.
Why would you do some shit like that up in my place, man?
It keep me safe.
Well, what the fuck about us? Is your spirits? Yeah. How many? Do they ride around with you or what? What's going on with that?
No, it's just when I need them. I got that's right there. It's 2 of them.
What's in that goblet, bro? Is baby blood? Is the tears of your enemy? Come
No,
on. People want to know.
Listen, this means resurrection.
Damn, is that you set tripping on
That-
that?
yeah.
You got to have like 4 more. But you claim like 4 or 5 of these, don't you?
Yeah, but this is about the resurrection. This life and his death.
Jesus' resurrection?
Listen,
Or everyone?
everyone, resurrection of the world. Listen, I'm the prophet of God. Listen, right now, the information is coming down from the heavens. Right, I'm bringing
Third
it
eye?
down. Yeah, I'm bringing it down from the heavens, and now I'm trying to give it to everybody to wake them up. It's upside down pyramid. Right, a lot of people know, but
Which is some type of messianic symbol that's on money and shit. I don't know what it means.
Yeah,
though.
listen, I'm just gonna say this: sign symbols for the conscious mind. Listen, some of the secrets I can't tell, because some of the secrets they personal. They only to you.
You couldn't even tell them if you wanted to,
They
huh?
for you. They for me. So if I told you one of my secrets that's for me, then you have my key. Some secrets are for me, right? And certain part of this cups has got part of the secrets, but most for the part of it, you understand, is for resurrection. It's to remind me that we all dead and we gotta wake up.
Amen.
I say that devil shit. You know what amen mean?
What does it
I'm
mean?
just keep real. You gotta look it up. Everybody watch
Talk
this.
to me.
Everybody watch. Look. Listen. Every word. Listen. I don't even know why I say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna start with the rap music, right? Rap music is a spell. When they write it, all the words, when they combine the rhyming rhythm words, is a spell. You ever heard rain, rain, go away, come back another day?
Yeah.
Of course, that's one spell. They did that for the rain. It really worked, right? But
Like an Indian spell or some shit?
So when you put words together in a rhymatic way, that's called a spell. It's a real spell. So they got the rappers running around doing spell. That's why the hoods is killing everybody that.
Like the
right?
drill music? I've
Yeah,
heard that.
it's a
And it
spell.
sounded crazy to me at first.
It's a spell.
But then I've seen the actual impact of the drill. Bro, it's wild. Even drillers will say it. Even drillers will say, I was listening to this shit when we were going and smacking shit.
Listen to it, you'll start killing.
We were going and spanking shit,
it's a
bro.
spell. It's a spell.
Sometimes I start arguing with people if I listen to
Listen to
too
it,
much
go
of
kill.
it. I'm like,
Listen to it, go
sorry, I've
kill.
been listening to fucking OT. I can't. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think that it's, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say I don't think. I don't have any actual foundational proof that it's a spell. I guess you just
It's a
know.
spell. Listen, it
Is
gotta
all
be-
music a spell then? Is country music a spell for the white folks to fucking beat their wives or whatever the fuck?
I'm like this. Every music sends out a frequency to your body, all of it control you. Every part of it. Listen, every time you hear a song, you feel a certain way. It attacks your emotion. You feel that way, and then you're gonna do something off that feeling. That spirit just came in. Yeah,
It is weird how it'll make you feel shit like that. I mean, so do you not listen to any music, or you're just conscious about what you're
I
putting in?
control everything. Listen,
You be rocking the drill music,
Listen,
don't
no,
lie.
I just told
you
you
don't
I
got Chief.
listen-
I heard y'all listen to Chief Keef on the way
listen to
here.
me. I told you how easy it is for you to forget, right? Listen to me.
What do you mean forget?
You can forget. I can forget and be stuck instantly. So when I travel, I got to be conscious. When I travel back to the 3D reality, I got to be conscious. So when I'm conscious, I try to listen to it. Sometimes I got to create a different meaning for it if I listen to it.
You just be rocking to it, but not
I
like.
got to create a different meaning for it. I got to be conscious. So if I listen to it, I got to be crazy. I got to create a different meaning for it than what it was before, or I'll slip back into who I was before. So if I want to indulge in anything that I did before, I got to create a new meaning for it.
Did you go to like support groups and shit?
No.
NA meetings and AA
Look,
meetings
don't
and
play
12
on me,
steps?
gang. Like, don't play on me.
What do you mean?
Listen, why would I go to
That
that
seems like a
for?
valid question.
I help myself. Listen, why would I go anywhere when I'm aground, when I'm help myself, and I get the information from God? He gonna help me. He gonna tell me everything I need to know. He not gonna be like, you know what, 6 or 7 today, go back to your normal self, because God don't even know what the fuck I finna do. I swear to God on my mama.
If you're your normal self,
God don't even know.
get that straight
God gonna
drop,
find out when I do it.
Kick it.
God gonna find out when I do it. He like, damn, this nigga here dumb as shit. That's all he gonna say. But he don't give a fuck, because the true God don't care. He understand. He create and let go.
Right, he's not envious
Nah,
and jealous,
nah.
all that shit. Doesn't that sound wild? Remember Old Testament guy?
Mhm.
He'd be jealous
be
if you said somebody else.
He don't care what you do. The real divine don't give a fuck what you do.
Right.
Right. See, everybody
It'd be
knows.
wild to judge the
Yeah.
people that you created.
Yeah, everybody was
for
like,
butt
I got free.
fucking, like
yeah.
giving caring
come
that they're
on,
butt
gang.
fucking.
Stop playing with me. Nobody butt fucking, but Adam 22.
Wait, nobody.
Adam 22, he the king butt fucker.
Who? Him and Britt?
Brick
Don't
lady.
lie.
Brick lady. Brick lady. From the back all night. Listen, stop playing with me. I love this podcast though. I love it here.
It's fun.
No, it's the funniest shit I ever did before.
Let me see what else we got. You what was the Band-Aid for with Nelly? Don't lie.
It was for City Spud, right? So City Spud was in jail. I was in jail at the same time City Spud. We was both doing time in Boonville, right? The crazy shit.
That's in Missouri.
It's in Missouri. It's a penitentiary. I was still selling them songs from there, right? Because we was all on
You
the same
still hustling,
compound.
working.
Yeah, but then they upped and moved City Spud and then left me there. All right, I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on? And then when I got out, that's when I immediately started attacking.
Attacking.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I was low vibrational. I was thinking if I can't get you, because he wasn't in St. Louis, I'm just going to put out all the records I can. I started a movement called DOD. You can look it up in St. Louis. I started a movement called DOD, hooked up Rip the General and Spade the Ripper and people like that. And we just started applying pressure. Right? And that's how I ended up getting here, applying pressure. But the problem was I applied too much pressure. Right? And I understood then it ain't worth the fight.
Which you were applying pressure and then pressure got applied back. And
they
then...
called the feds.
Oh, damn.
I'll leave from St. Louis to call the feds. Right? And
they banged on the bubble. They had
I
the
never knew about call the
deuces.
feds when you steal something. You steal something from me, you call the feds. The first time people heard this too, because you got
you took something from somebody or like a corporation?
They stole my song, and then they called the feds on me. What's about Nelly?
They robbed you and called the cops?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
So I'm huh? Listen, that's what I'm saying. He's still suing him. I dropped my lawsuit. He's still suing Nelly. I dropped my lawsuit.
Why? Principal?
No, because of my son. You don't listen, do you?
No, I did. No, no. Listen.
You try to because in my lie or something? That's what I do here?
No, what I'm saying.
What white people do?
What?
No.
Yeah, that fentanyl's mine. I was just sharing that shit with you. No, I'm just kidding. I
fuck
used to
my
be a heroin addict though, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Baltimore's 10 minutes
That's
away.
crazy.
It's treacherous out in Baltimore.
Hey, it's crazy. Heroin epidemic. Listen, I seen that. And
were you more crack epidemic era?
Yeah, I did crack, bro. Heroin came. We were scared of heroin. We was smoking crack.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go sleep. I was up.
Yeah.
Why I want to go sleep for?
Crack. See, I've heard. You know what's funny? I've heard people say this. Like they'll have a heroin addiction for a year and everything's like slowly going bad. Then they'll get a crack addiction for 3 weeks and lose everything. Because you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crack's just like, bro, you need it now.
Yeah.
That TV, that's my TV.
Yeah, right now. Listen.
You stealing shit that didn't even work nothing.
Yeah, I stole my auntie TV for crack.
Your auntie?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been there.
A flow model.
I stole
too.
your auntie's TV.
Imagine getting a
crack.
flow model out the house.
A what?
A flow model. One of the ones
I
that
don't
got
even
a big
know
ass back on the bitch. That more big.
Oh my
You gotta
God.
get
Back in the day,
and pushing
them
that
bitches
bitch.
were heavy
And
too.
pushing that bitch 3 miles. I pushed it 3 miles for a $10
You didn't
piece.
throw it in the trunk.
I had no trunk. I need a $10 piece of crack.
It wasn't your first 10 though,
For
huh?
10.
It wasn't the first 10.
No, I had about 50 of them that night.
I was about to listen.
Here's the fucking part about it. I did all of that shit.
If it's not your first one, bro,
Listen.
you'll go to many lengths. So I've heard.
I did all this shit.
So I've heard, allegedly.
They gave me that 10. He had a double wrap, and it wasn't number like a 3. And you know,
Not the double wrap. You already
man, I
know.
was
As soon
mad
as
as
it's double
hell.
wrap, you already know,
You
man.
try to put that motherfucker on the pipe. I'm trying to put it on the pipe. It's falling off. I'm trying to put it back on. It's still falling off. I try to puff that motherfucker.
Turns black.
It
Gets
won't even
all
work.
fucked
Then I
up.
try
It
to
won't
push
even work.
It won't even work.
It
It's
won't
too
even
small.
work. Has a nasty smell to it. Oh,
And
bro.
then you gonna try to push it, thinking like, okay, maybe I gotta push it back
Get
this
the
way.
sword back and forth.
And it won't even work.
Bro, not us bonding over cracks.
Yeah.
Bro.
A lot of people don't
That's
know.
the truth, though. That's a testimony. A lot of people don't know.
I don't know. Listen, I'm rich now. And listen, this is how you know I'm proper to God. Listen, I can say I smoke crack, but you understand this. When a lot of people smoke crack, they stuck. They stuck.
Many
smoke crack.
people.
A lot of people start robbing, they stuck doing that. A lot of people don't transcend different moments in life.
The
That's
large
how
majority.
That's how you know I'm prophet of God. Because I got to walk through everything, and I transcended through everything.
So do you think that there's other prophets of God, or you're the only
They
one?
still stuck smoking crack. no, for real. No, for real. Listen. Everybody essentially is a prophet of God. Everybody need to wake up. Everybody got that still light inside them.
I like that.
It's just about who wakes up, right?
And that's a matter of stepping into your authenticity, or like how would you recommend the average dickhead get a download?
Well, oh, good. I'm glad you said dick. It used to be a matter of who you fuck.
What do you mean?
It used to be a matter of who you fuck.
Vibrationally, because you're changing them energies.
Listen, so women, again, with high vibration, you have sex with them and it raise you up.
It's a divine experience.
With your dick.
It's a portal.
With your dick, right? But now, you can't do it with the dick no more because all the bitches fucked up. But that was a download you just got in reverse.
Bro, you're quick. I don't need like you're quick. It's like for a minute, it's like I thought when I first seen your shit, bro, I'm like, is this dude just like doing verbal jujitsu on some snake oil salesman shit? And then I hear you, bro, and you're really dropping gems. I mean, and I think that the way to do it is the people are gonna listen because you've been where they've been. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna people that never been to the trenches or haven't been on this actually in the streets or on Section 8 or been to prison. They're not gonna relate. They're not gonna listen to you.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Can you tell Mike what a Glock dookie is?
Oh my God!
You
want shit on yourself?
We hit you with a little.
Yeah.
We hit you with a little white culture. Tell them what a Glock dookie is.
Yeah, shit.
But more specifically, what do people do with a Glock dookie? You know about that?
It's shit. It puts shit on you. It's in jail. It's shit.
Bro, look, they make like a launcher,
Yeah.
right? And they save their shit and piss.
Yeah. It's a Glock dookie, gang.
Bro, it's a Glock dookie.
There's a Glock dookie.
You have to really hate
They put it on you though, out the chirp hole or whatever.
That's the thing. They can't get to you.
Yeah.
Because you'll be in lockup or something.
Do it out the
But
chirp
the way
hole.
they can get to you is
Yeah.
that. They had COs with it and all kind. It'll be calm shit.
yeah,
piss,
all kind
bro.
of, yeah, the Glock dookie.
Yeah, so don't go to prison, bro.
You don't go to prison.
Don't go to prison.
But
Especially,
good thing you already in prison now,
Mm.
right? So when you go there, it's just the same.
I heard a
Right.
quote that says the doors of hell are locked from the inside.
Jesus wouldn't got people from hell. Listen, the Bible say that hell and heaven will all perish, and everybody talking about they want to go to heaven. Why you gonna go somewhere where the Bible clearly say that bitch gonna perish? In the same fucking book, it say heaven and hell will pass away. So why everybody keep talking about they going to heaven for? Ask the Christians that. Let's be honest. I'm glad you talked about that because you got to understand. I know the whole book without reading it. I know it's in it.
Yeah,
prophet of God.
a lot of Christians don't.
They don't
by
listen,
the way,
it says that heaven and hell will perish. It will go away. So why everybody say when they die, they're going to heaven. And if heaven was so good, if heaven was so final, why Jesus go get people from hell? If it was so final. If it's the final resting place, then Jesus wouldn't have got nobody from hell.
so when you die this time, do you believe you're ascending or are you going to get run it back? Or you don't know?
I'm gonna be honest with you, right? On this trip, I'm gonna get me a few billion and I'm gonna take this body with me, go over the ice wall.
You went over the ice wall?
This is not funny, gang.
Sorry,
I didn't
bro.
come in to play, gang. I'm going over the fucking ice wall.
I believe.
I'm not playing.
And what?
I don't get. Just
I'm going over the ice wall.
How you gonna do?
I gotta get some billions first.
But I think people got. What do you think about Elon Musk? He'd be over that bitch.
He's been over there, and that's what we got mad at Trump about. We mad at Trump.
That's what they're beefing about.
Yeah,
The ice wall.
they've been about the ice wall in the game called Sophia. Listen, let me tell you this. So remember I told you Sophia. We'll keep on talking about Sophia because Sophia is a good name for everybody to understand.
Mm.
Right? It's divine feminine. So Elon Musk got a game called Sophia, right? And this game is a consciousness game. You plug up to it. He said you wouldn't know the difference whether you're living or in that game.
It's called Sophia for real.
Called Sophia. And this is what he said. He said maybe this will happen to us all the time. But it's a total high vibrational game. To plug you up to it. Trump don't want it. See, people don't understand what really goes on. He's trying to raise the vibration up high. Trump trying to keep it down low.
Right.
Because it's not the first Elon. Right? This the third Elon. And
You think Tesla was one of the Elons? You think that's why you be calling this shit Tesla?
This the third Elon, right? Tesla was actually Tesla. A lot of people know Tesla never died. He was a time traveler.
Actually, that makes it kind of.
Yeah, but he left everything to Trump. Listen, so when Tesla, all right, he was. I just want to keep it real. A lot of people know this. So listen, and it's new. Tesla, he actually died.
There's a time gap there, though,
yeah,
ain't there?
no, he died in Trump grandfather's building.
Oh, for real? I
Great
didn't know there
grandfather's
was
building.
any
Yeah,
connection.
yeah, he died in Trump great grandfather's building, and they had the information. Then when the CIA came to get his stuff, the briefcase that was there, they left it. Trump great grandfather had it, right? And after that, they came up in real estate. You gotta pay attention to what's going on, right? So I'm telling you, he was a time traveler, and I'm telling you that we've been controlled, and we've been controlled by aliens.
Aliens or future humans?
They're not. Listen, past humans.
Or
Listen,
AI. It's
we
like a
AI.
cyborg.
We AI, past humans. I'm saying, they heard before us. They fallen angels from the heavens, but some of them shapeshifters. They get into bodies. Everything I say is true, gang.
So you think they walk the earth? You
They
think
do,
about
right now.
You think there's lizard? You think there's
Right
lizard
now,
people and
right now.
shit?
Yeah, right now. Right. I'm not. Unless I don't think I know. Listen. Did you know that everybody used to be green?
Green?
Yeah, green because they were color of the earth. But through the toxins and shit, everything changed. Colors changed.
Our skin was green.
Green. It's melon. Green.
That'd be kind of lit.
I'm sorry, it was green, but it turned this color. That's what I'm saying. So everybody's seeing. Listen, in order for you to see it, it already had to happen. It had to happen. In order for us to say, oh, aliens is green, you got to know they remember, but slightly remember we was green. I don't know because the atmosphere was so pure. When I'm talking about in the real Earth, I'm not talking about in the simulated Earth, but in the real Earth. Just imagine this: if you was in a simulated Earth where everything green, the Earth, the grass is green, don't you think you'll be green too? Just gotta be honest with yourself and understand who you are.
Like another living thing.
Exactly. You'll be another thing. You'll be green too. So of course you was green till you got here and got polluted, and that's how colors came. They want to make us think it's race, but there's no such thing as race. Everybody's originally green.
You heard gingers are black now?
Listen, I don't give a fuck what's black, what's white is fake.
Jen
all
Lee's
green.
black.
Yeah, we green.
We green.
We green. That's what I'm on. Original man is
Before
green.
Africa, even? Oh, because Africa's part of the simulation? It's
Original
not
man.
part of the original Earth.
This Africa.
The simulation? Or the
Listen.
whole Earth is Africa?
Listen, that's what I'm saying.
I'm African?
Yeah.
I told you guys I was
Yeah,
African.
but listen, they're gonna tell you, right? They're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. They're gonna tell you that you was created. A lot of Islam gonna say. They say you created in a laboratory.
By black people.
Yeah, by black people. They're gonna tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you.
Have you heard that?
That's what they're gonna say, but that's fact, not fact. That's not fact. That's a lie, right? This is what happened, right? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Please be honest
I'm
with
gonna be
me.
honest with you. It was something called. Remember Cain and Abel?
Yeah.
All right. So Abel in the Bible was one guy, and then Cain
Was his
from
brother.
another guy. No, they weren't brothers. They were both created by two different beings. When God said, "Let us create man in our image," He meant that. Our was different. Yeah. So Earth got invaded by different. I want to say different nationalities since we here, but different spirits that look different and are different.
Right.
And one of them created you. We all got created. Ain't nobody create you. You got created by something divine. I got created by something divine. Right? But we all got the spark of the divine.
And
right?
so we all have the spark.
Yeah, we all got the spark.
And we're
got
all
created
in
by,
the image of our own divine.
Exactly. And we all got created by different versions of us. Like, say, for instance, we create something right now. So everything was mirrored. Mirrored. So you ain't get created by us, gang. That's a fucking lie, and they lying. They lying. They lying for a reason. This reason they lying because they want to feel like, oh, the white man took everything from us. But ain't nobody took everything from you. You took everything from you. I just want to be honest, gang, because everybody got choices, and they make choices that got them where they are.
You ain't on some slavery was a choice shit, are you?
Come on, gang, stop playing with me. Slavery was a fucking choice. Listen, you got to choose to do something. Listen, I'm just keeping it real, gang. You got to choose to do it. Listen,
you do, but there's like other things.
Slavery never happened. That's what I'm on.
In America?
Never happened.
Anywhere?
Never happened. Not in America. Listen, everything in America was like this, right? Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. They had something called the Cabbage Patch. Listen, I'm gonna keep real. They had something called the Cabbage Patch Kids, right? When
the little dolls?
Listen to me. No, they weren't the dolls. Listen. So back in the days, first the world flips, right? First, the color melon, they was in charge, right? They was up high, right?
This is after the green shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You guys came on the scene, of course, from over that way, from over there to the mountains. No, over there.
Oh, the Caucasus Mountains or whatever?
Yeah. You came over there, called Cain and Abel, killed Abel, took leadership, right? Showed you're masculine, because you killed Abel. Of course, y'all took over the land since then. Right? That's what a lot of people don't know.
We took over what?
The land.
Oh,
everything. I'm
okay.
talking about the people of your
From
descendants.
Cain and Abel.
Yeah, they took over since then. And that's when everything flipped. Because before then, it was queens that ran the world, and it was black, and they ran the world. It wasn't kings.
Sounds kind of lit.
It's true. It was kings. And then there's queens.
Some maternal energy, some divine feminine.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
They killed them, and then they changed everything and switched everything, right? And that's what I'm telling you. And that's how they try to act like it's a race war. It's not a race war. We all fighting God's war.
We argue about the dumbest shit, bro.
We fighting God's war. Listen,
everyone, even the low vibrational.
Listen, guy, I'm a Crip, I'm a Blood, right? But ask how many
You
different sets.
can't
Listen,
be both of
listen,
them, I don't
listen,
think.
if you're a Crip, it's thousands of different sets of Crips
Right.
that don't like each other.
Right.
If you're a Blood, it's 1,000 different sets of Bloods that don't like each other.
So how you gonna be both? You got 2,000 sets that don't like you.
That's what I said. Who's really a Crip or a Blood? It's just a deflection to divide us, and I don't think people understand. Right? Everybody wants something to feel they own, to say this me, something to attach themselves to. Stop attaching to that shit, because you ain't shit, nigga. Why you attaching to something that's not you? That ain't your block, nigga. You gonna die, come back another body, somebody's gonna be in that block, nigga.
Yeah, you don't own that block. I've heard that before.
And never did. You don't own that
People
money.
are dying over blocks they don't even own.
You don't own that money. You don't own that block. You don't own that bitch. You don't own nothing. So take everything for what it is, have fun with it, love it, but don't attach to it.
Including the things that are good for you, not just the bad. Yeah. So, but people would probably make the argument they grew up in it, right? It's like
Who give a fuck? Who give a fuck? Listen, that's the problem. Everybody grew up being controlled. I just told you, everybody smack shit out their parents. Their parents put them in a situation once they signed them over to the government.
So it's from birth.
From birth. Your mama did it, right? Your mama
Bitch.
did it. She's a
Sheila. Sheila, if you're watching this, she's a big fan too. Yeah. So Sheila, if you're watching this, I'm pissed at you.
Yeah. You a parent that rents. So if you're a parent that rents, you signed your kids over, you dumb bitch. You can't love them. I saw my mama. Everybody say they
you talking about my mama
kids.
like that. So hold on, did your mama do the same shit?
Fuck my mama too. She did the same thing. Listen, everybody, mama did the same thing. To be in America, you gotta be a slave.
But they don't know they're doing that.
They know they do. Listen, to be a part of America, you gotta be a slave. When I was a kid, you had to sing the I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
What the fuck you mean I pledge? How can I pledge allegiance to something? What the fuck is pledge allegiance even mean?
It is weird to do for children. Right. They don't know what they're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's pledge it to this invisible borders that we made up because we were born here, which we didn't have no choice in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we think we was.
We think we were born?
No, I said we was born here. We think we was born at all because we in assimilation. I'm saying we think we was born.
I think the birth is part of. I do believe we're in a simulation. Have you heard that statistical argument? Because there can be an infinite amount of simulations and only one base reality. That the chances that we're in a simulation is way higher.
Right.
You know?
That's because they did the light test, they did all them tests.
But you said numbers are bullshit.
And then they found. That's why I say numbers are bullshit, right?
Yes, I mean hear this
Listen,
one.
that's why I say. Listen, why did we created numbers off what? Off the universe.
Measurements and shit. I guess.
We're trying to explain the creation from a creation. How can that make sense? Right? We created numbers. How are we gonna explain something?
Because the math. I think the math be mathing.
But it's a creation from a creation. The creation was already here. How can we make a creation to explain the creation that was already here before us?
So you don't think so it's not like we're creating math, we're discovering it.
We're discovering it. There
Right.
you go. Everything is discovered. When you vibrate, AI is being discovered. AI is not created now. You got to vibrate high to catch it. Everything is already here. Everything already exists. Everything exists in the cosmos, gang. There's nothing new under the sun. I know you heard that before, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't pay attention to that, right? I'm telling everybody. Everybody right now could be a millionaire. Everybody right now can have everything they want. Everybody right now is only stuck because they choose to.
Wow, bro. Man. I'm high. I'm here thinking like, man, this guy's got it figured the fuck out. Would you get the Neuralink? You know about the Neuralink?
Listen, that's more shit.
You know they can play Call of Duty with that shit? I seen that thing yesterday. Not just Mario Kart and shit and Pong. They're playing Call of Duty with the Neuralink. That's got to be cheating. I would kick him out the game. They got
some
hacked.
shit right now that they doing right now that you're gonna go to jail, and they're gonna take it and put it in your brain and make you think you did a jail sentence and everything in 5 minutes.
A psychological jail sentence?
Right
That's
now.
some Black Mirror shit.
Right? No, they putting it in your brain. I don't think you understand what we live in, gang. Everybody run around playing. You think this is a fucking game? It's not. Oh, you laughing? Oh yeah. Okay, good.
Nah, because I'm not attached.
Laugh.
Because
Laugh.
I'm trying to stay
That's
unattached
That's good.
on my Buddhist shit. My man is out of his mind. Bro, do you believe in ghosts? Shit, let me wait. Hold on. Let me respect this.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Dun, 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 dun. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Yeah, I watch Ghostbusters. What'd you say?
That was my question.
Yeah, good movie. Yeah.
Man, it's tweaking. Bro, have you been up for multiple days or something? What's going on with you? I trust it. Would you do a Vlad interview?
I'm glad the feds. A lot of people don't know.
But you ain't breaking law.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Listen, I want to do an interview with Vlad for two reasons, right? Because I posted an interview with Vlad, and he never did it.
What happened? He hit you?
No, because of Brick Lady.
What,
Right.
they had a falling out?
No, at the time he was doing real good with Brick Lady, and I was into it with Brick Lady, and Brick Lady just set me up on no jumper. You know, everybody set me up on no jumper.
I thought that was a joke too.
Okay, gang, it's not. It's a thing to do. When you're the hottest, listen. Let me tell you this. I'm a prophet of God. Jesus said the world gonna hate you because the world hated me first, right? So the world hate me, right? And they're gonna come at me. So I gotta be careful, right? But again, no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
You know about Alan Watts?
You keep asking about all these white people, gang. Now I'm keeping it real, gang.
I didn't know he was white too.
You keep doing this, it's like really trying to make it like they ain't gonna accept me. Listen, everybody watching this accept me. I'm part of y'all now, right?
No, for
y'all gotta
sure.
text me all these white names and let me know because I'm part of the community now.
I'm gonna put you on white culture.
I'm white trailer too. What's all the white gang? I'm KKK. I'm Nazi.
Yeah.
Well, I'm all this. I'm
Yeah.
Nazi because all at the same, right? Hitler was good, and they made everybody think Hitler was bad. Hitler was fighting the spiritual war. But listen, I'm just keeping it real.
I think he was doing
was
something
not
different.
bad. He's fighting the listen.
So you're on your Kanye West shit.
I'm on my real life shit. God knows what's really going on. Everything they told you was wrong.
I do believe I'm being lied to my whole life.
Everything. They
Why
lied to you about
wouldn't
Hitler.
they? They write the books. Whoever wins the
They
war
lied to you
writes
about
the
everything.
books.
Of course, they want to think Hitler was bad because they killed him. Every time they kill somebody, they want to think they was bad. That's why they died. But everybody they killed was good. That's why they killed them. Right? They don't kill. Everybody killing those bad people, gang. Let the bad people live. Bad people live forever and keep on killing shit. That's their friends. Listen, I'm just trying to let you know how this life works. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people are like, okay, cool. What's going on? I'm from the trenches, gang. Nigga kill forever. Soon as a nigga change, the feds come get you. I got a word that he changed. Listen, soon Dirk changed, the feds came got him.
Yeah, well, he was doing that PR campaign that he changed, but
Yeah, no,
he
he
ain't.
changed so violent, put everybody up that he killed, said I'm sorry.
Bro, hold on. You can't catch fucking 6 hats and be like, my bad.
Yeah, you can.
And make a song about that
Yeah,
shit.
And the feds came and say, oh, you playing? We paid you to talk about kill, nigga. We paid you to do what we paid you to do,
Oh,
nigga.
you think? Oh, I see.
You know we paid you to do, nigga. Nigga, handle your business.
You think they're paying all rappers?
Listen, let me tell you
or
something.
just the drill ones, just
It's
the
in
ones they're talking about?
Get a
killing
contract.
shit?
Listen, get a contract. The contract gonna say a few things. One, you cannot talk about religion. It's in the contract. No
That's
religion.
weird.
You think I'm playing? Get one of these big contracts. No religion. They're gonna have names that you can't say. Right? Jesus one of them.
Sophia probably on that bitch.
Of course. But Jesus is most definitely one of them. There's certain things you can't say, certain messages you can't give. Listen, the media is rigged, right? None of the songs are really number one that bought there, right? Nobody really liked the music, but they're going to put a whole bunch of likes on it. And
I heard all that shit's bought. All that. Oh, the charts are fucked up as the Grammys and the award shows. It's all bullshit.
Everything's
you know?
fake. Listen, our whole world is for fake. Our presidents are for fake. We never voted. A lot of things we never did, we think we're doing. Everybody know we never voted when all the presidents are cousins, right? It's just like we got to realize that we never really doing something, and everybody need to step up and really do something, right? Because nobody ever done nothing in their life.
You think we should, like bear arms?
Listen, I'm going to tell you something, man. I think we don't need guns because when we understand that it's plentiful everything, we don't have nobody to kill. Who we got to kill when everything's plentiful? I'm gonna give it to you, knock on
and if everybody's me,
yeah, everybody me, who I got to kill, who I got to hurt. The government divide us. They listen the whole time.
So then the government,
the government tell us in World War III, knowing they just signed a peace treaty, right? Trump gonna tell you we bombed somebody, knowing that as soon as you hear about it, they already got a treaty. But no, you gonna go and thinking like it's gonna be a war, and then they're gonna go sign another bill, and you ain't gonna see it.
Yeah,
right.
It's all just a game to them.
It's all a game to them. They listen. America has ran off fear. Everything is ran off fear. They want you to be scared. The church ran off fear. Listen, every day you go to church, they gonna scare you. Bitch, the devil gonna get you. Man, fuck the devil then.
You were born dirty, born full of sin, and only this guy can save
Right.
you. That's a wild religion.
Right.
You know? How do you think they resolve the conflict in Israel, Iran? You know? I feel like the people want to ask you about this.
You don't. You observe it, right? Because it gotta come.
Okay.
Listen, everything in life.
I guess it don't got nothing to do with me.
No, everything in life made for you to observe because like when you watch things, you'll notice one thing. Everything fixes itself over time. And a lot of people try to give it a time to make it fix itself, but you can't beat the universe time. Universe got time for everything.
Well, that's the thing. I think people are looking at it through their human lens, right? But the Earth's been here way before humans, right?
I mean, this one, yeah. The old one, yeah. But the beings here, no. If they tested this Earth right now, and they tested the skin, and they found out that the skin is older than the Earth.
The skin on what?
On your body. They tested it right now. The skin is
I'm
older
gonna
than
look that up.
because it's two Earths. You define that, you gotta look in good places. But it's two Earths.
What was the old Earth called?
Earth. Listen, everything's the same thing.
Okay.
Listen, it's heaven and it's heavens. Right?
Is there hells? Because I smoked DMT one time and got blasted to hell.
This is hell. Welcome.
Thank you for the welcoming. Yeah, I guess it's hellish for sure. All right, let me hit you with a couple more. I don't want to keep you too long. I know you're a busy man. You're out here hustling, getting that money. I appreciate you, my guy.
What's wrong? Hour and 30 minutes?
Yeah, where we at?
I'm good. I'm not worried about
Yeah,
that.
let me hit you. Let me hit you. I got
When it's good conversation, I don't give no fuck. When it's bad conversations, I give a fuck.
Some of them are probably brutal, huh? I got a couple more.
But it's good conversation. Like, with good conversation, I'm not going to... I feel like this, right? I don't want to weaponize the information. If I'm here and there's more questions to be asked, and then it go over, it's okay with me because that was my mission, if that makes sense. So I'm not here to stop the mission, right? I'm going to say everything I need to say, right?
Right.
So...
this was from my dad. Is getting your ass eaten kind of gay?
Nah. Depends on who do it.
No, that makes sense.
Depends on who do it.
That does make
Yeah,
sense.
who do it.
That does make sense. All right. Okay, you heard that. Told you guys. The Diddy trial. What's going on with him? He was found not guilty or what?
He was found not guilty of some crimes, but that always happened with the feds, right? They'll take you to trial,
Hit you with everything they can.
and then they'll take
See
off
what
some
sticks.
shit, and then they know they're gonna stick with those. So guilty, he will be found guilty for at least one of those crimes.
Can he make a deal still or not?
That's over with.
Mm.
Make a deal with his ass, but everybody had it. His ass washed up,
You think he's gonna walk?
and somebody sell him, put some dick in it. Yeah, that's about it.
He probably he's still probably freaking off.
I don't know.
They still got baby oil in there, don't they?
They probably took it out the commissary list when he came. Stop playing on me.
Chris, weren't they putting it in the fucking microwave and throwing it at people and shit?
They probably took it
That's
out
what
the
they
list
say
most
on them
definitely.
documentaries.
That's the same thing he was doing with it. They say he liked it warm.
Warm's good. He's having a better time than Tory probably, you know? So semen retention you're down with. So you're never going to let your semen go again or what? Like you got a limit on that?
I gotta find somebody to fuck.
Oh, okay. It's about finding that divine woman. You heard of eros.com? You think about hookers. You ain't with that low vibration.
Listen,
Like a good hooker though.
nah, I don't want hookers. I don't want no pussy. I mean, cut that part out. Everybody think I'm gay.
Yeah, I mean, but ever again, you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna get pussy when I find the right one.
When it feels organic?
Yeah.
I respect that. Okay, all right. I thought you'd be out here killing shit, bro. We explained what a Glock Dookie was. That's good. I have night terrors sometimes where I wake up screaming. You think I'm getting fucked in my dream? You're right. That was crazy. My dad asked me. My dad wanted me to ask that.
Oh, your daddy gay then?
Huh?
He gay.
My dad?
He get fucked in real life. Yeah. Your daddy. Your mama probably a 304 or 403.
What's it? 304? I heard that. I heard that. What is
A
that?
304 is a whore, and a 403 is a chick with a dick.
Wait. So hold on. Let me get the numbers right.
304 is a whore,
304 is a whore.
and a 403 is a
403.
chick with a dick.
Okay. So you could be both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
all
the
right.
dick alpha still had you.
Which one was my mom, real quick? Which one was Sheila? Sheila's a sweet lady, bro. Yeah, let's see. I got this one. I got a couple more ones that are out of pocket, I feel like. How does your mom feel about you swearing on her all the time? Swear to God on my mama. How does your mom feel about that?
I swear on my mama. She told me to put it on my dead ass daddy.
Okay. All right. She's one that I asked you about manifestation. Perfect. I asked you about the Neuralink. Would you get the Neuralink?
No.
No. Fuck no. Even if you can play Call of Duty with?
No.
All right. All right, let's see here. Medicine to Candy, whenever that. Last book, you don't do books. Numbers are bullshit. I got that. If you could telepathically speak to every single person on Earth, what would you say to them?
Wake up.
Love that. You heard it here. So yeah, that's basically it, bro.
That's a bet.
Oh yeah, if you were hypothetically there was an unlimited amount of 10-year-olds attacking you with baseball bats, right?
I kill him.
Okay, heard. Appreciate you, gang.
Yeah,
Thank you. We'll end it. I appreciate you.
I'm like, David, stop playing with me.
Thank you.
All right, I'm good.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Do it for Sheila. If this doesn't work, I'll kill myself.
Damn.